first win?
Oh, it was crazy. Whenever I took the lead, I felt, the adrenaline running through my body. I felt like I was going to throw up. I was so excited. But then once I saw the checkered flag, obviously relief of emotion. I was just so happy to get that first win under my belt. And I'm just really grateful that was able to happen that night.
Did you get to wing walk like they do? Did you get to climb up there?
No, I was talking the week before with everybody. I was like, I don't know how people do that. Like, I feel like I'd fall off the wing. So I just stood up on the back of it. I didn't get all the way up there. I was too scared.
Better safe. She got the win and didn't have any bad videos of her falling in victory lane. Hayden Wise, our guest of the ProFab Hotline. Where can we follow you on social media? We got to keep up with you.
Yeah, Hayden Wise Racing on Facebook. And then I also have an Instagram account called Hayden Wise Racing too.
Well, Hayden Wise Racing, mark it down, find it, follow it, and keep up with one fast race driver. First-time winner of the USCS 360 Sprint Car Division, East Alabama Motor Speedway. Hayden Wise, thank you for taking the time to join us. Congrats on this awesome thing, and we certainly look forward to more. Fans, stay with us. We'll be right back with more on PRN at the Track.
Joey Logano here for Hunt Brothers Pizza, where you can choose from 10 toppings, all at no extra charge. In a hurry? Call ahead to place an order or grab a hunk of pizza on the go. Follow me on the track all season long and visit huntbrotherspizza.com to find your next pizza.
We work hard to keep our cars looking great on the outside, but engine components need our attention too. That's where you can trust Z-Max Micro Lubricant to disperse carbon buildup in your engine and fuel system. Keep your car or truck running at its peak. By soaking into the metal of your engine, Z-Max Micro Lubricant improves performance, extends engine life, and reduces emissions. Trust the many customers who said, "Thanks for saving my engine." Find out more at zmax.com or follow us on Facebook and X.
We've got more PRNs at the track in a moment on PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
Customers like Scott G are talking about their experience working with Moss Realty.
What's really cool about Moss Realty, I don't think of them as a realtor per se. They're different. They bring something a little bit unique to the marketplace. I've bought and sold houses. This is probably the 6th, 7th house my wife and I have bought or sold. This is by far the greatest experience we've ever had. And the reason is there's a very, very personal approach to it.
Realty done right. 704-865-5555 or mossrealty.com.
2 big days, July 3rd and 4th at Ferguson's Ace Hardware in Cherryville. Celebrate the 4th with Ace Hometown Days. Register to win an Ace American Flag Weber Kettle. And check out the great specials like B&B Hickory and Oak Charcoal. 17.6-pound bag, regular $15.99, but now $7.99, 2 days only. Cutter Backyard Bug Control Spray, 2 16-ounce cans for $9.99. And get a free Cutter Citronella candle with a purchase of $40 or more. 2 days only, July 3rd and 4th, Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Hunt Brothers Pizza always offers all toppings at no extra charge. That's 1,024 topping combinations at one price. At Hunt Brothers Pizza, we love racing and we love pizza. Visit huntbrotherspizza.com to find your next pizza. Happy 4th of July weekend. Get out there and celebrate the 250th birthday of our great country. And remember, plenty of grassroots racing out there. Support grassroots racing and certainly follow it all on PRN at the Track on our social media. X, Facebook, and Instagram, all powered by Keen Parts and CorvetteParts.net. And for all of us at the Performance Racing Network, thank you for listening. I'm Lenny Baticki. We'll see you next time at the track. So long.
PRN at the Track was brought to you by Hunt Brothers Pizza. Find your next pizza at huntbrotherspizza.com. And Profabrication Headers and Exhaust. Quality that wins. This is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
Carolina Country, WCSL, 92.9 FM, W225DL, 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia, Kings Mountain. Online at www.ktcbroadcasting.com.
It's always a hit when you go to the Cherry Pit. Yes, the Cherry Pit Bar and Grill on North Mountain Street in Cherryville. Brady and Mason Ford invite you to come on by for good food, your favorite drinks, and most of all, fun. Check out the new club sandwich and the new French dip. The Cherry Pit Bar and Grill is open Wednesday and Thursday 4 to 10, Friday 11 to midnight, Saturday 1 to midnight, and Sunday from 1 to 9 p.m. Closed Monday and Tuesday. At the Cherry Pit Bar and Grill, 201 North Mountain Street in Cherryville, online at cherry-pit.com. The Kia Summer Sticker Sales event is underway at Shelby Kia, home of the Kia Telluride. Get 0% APR financing up to 48 months on the new 2026 Kia Sportage and the 2026 Kia Sorento, and get $750 in retail bonus cash. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. Coming in for all the details. Yes, it's Shelby for life. Remember, at Shelby Kia, you're more than a customer. You're the reason they love what they do. Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at shelbykia.com. If you need some gas lines run, call Today's Pro in Shelby. For residential or commercial, they'll have you hooked up in no time at all. And now's the time to jumpstart maintenance on your gas logs. And they sell famous White Mountain Hearth gas logs with the best prices in town. And don't forget, they fill propane cylinders. For sales and service, see Today's Pro, located at 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-600-8393 and like them on Facebook too. That's Today's Pro. When you put together a sports team, you want to get the best players possible. It's the same in the automotive repair business. You want to assemble the best mechanics, and they have at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop. The very best technicians and the very best in auto body repair. And insurance work is welcome. They can do it all. They have the best team ever assembled. Come see for yourself. Even tires too. At Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com. Like them on Facebook too.
A Carfax top-rated dealer for sales and service since 2019.
Hillbillies Barbecue and Steaks in Law. They're looking for barbecue eaters.
Yum, yum, eat 'em up. Yum, yum, eat 'em up.
That's right, barbecue eaters. Plus, they have steak, chicken, ribs, and all kinds of sides and salads. And, of course, they do catering, too. Ask about their party packs. Give them a call at 704-824-8838. That's Hillbillies Barbecue and Steak, 305 South Main Street in Law. Yum, yum. Y'all come.
Yum, yum, eat 'em up. Yum, yum, eat 'em up.
Cherryville's Turtle Box headquarters is the Great Outdoors in Cherryville. Just in time for the July 4th holidays, new red, white, and blue Turtle Boxes. Come get yours today. See the Turtle Box Rangers. And archery season is just around the corner. Come in now and get your bows restringed so you'll be ready. And they carry a full line of archery supplies, including arrows and targets. So hurry on in now to the Great Outdoors, Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right behind McDonald's. Online at teamgreatoutdoors.com.
Right here in Raleigh, where basketball's long, Wolfpack supporters go crazy every fall. When the pack runs on the court, you hear a mighty roar. You'd think the roof was caving in every time the Wolfpack scores. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it. Listen close, my friend. I feel sorry for any team that comes to the Wolfpack Den. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it. Listen close, my friend.
And the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do. When you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat. Showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me. Cause that's who I am.
We got quiet.
And we want to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. But this morning we have Kevin Hastings, and unfortunately 2 of our members have decided to go AWOL on us. So we have 2 special guests, Juwan Wilson and Ken Link, are joining us in the studio. Aren't you happy I remembered y'all's names?
Yeah, absolutely.
He cheated because I sent him y'all's names this morning.
Yeah, he did send me y'all's
I was
names.
wondering. I was like, I wonder if he's going to be smart enough to look at his phone when he does the announcements for the names. Just be happy that he did that and didn't just be like, I don't know who's in there today. And a couple of guys, and Kevin can introduce them and all that. But happy Saturday, everybody. I'm Kevin Hastings, along with Kenny Link and Juwan Wilson. And as usual, Will Boykins showing up in second shift. We'll see him in just a few moments.
That's who Biscuit that is.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
Will's Biscuit.
Yeah. You better hurry up and get here. I'm still hungry.
Hold on, Kenny.
I did.
Go ahead, Kitty.
Yeah, I saw Juwan eyeing that biscuit over there.
Well, so what we like to do is, is when he doesn't get here by the time the show starts, we know he's listening, so we'll start talking about that biscuit, and that accelerator gets fast. Now, one time he got a ticket coming through Waco trying to get to the post game show. So we'll see you hopefully in just a few minutes, and we'll have him on the show. But I do want to welcome Kenny Link and Juwan, Tom and Chip, both out of town this week, so we'll have a fun show. Anyways, with these guys, Ken's gonna get us up to date on some American Legion baseball information here in just a little bit. The playoffs start tomorrow, right, Kenny?
Yes, sir.
So Area 4 playoffs do start tomorrow here on KTC Broadcasting. Shelby and we'll have Shelby and Cherryville baseball.
Well, the correction on the Cherryville, because of the NASCAR race, we will not have the Cherryville on the radio tomorrow.
Gotcha. We'll not have Cherryville game.
But we will, going forward, have the playoff game.
Got game 2. They need to. They can call up and tell NASCAR we got a Legion game. They need to adjust the schedule for us. You think they would?
Well,
okay.
No. Ken, you've been doing a lot of ball games with us too. When they got the TV stations there and they're doing the games, they'll hold the games and call time and stuff. They ain't never asked us if we're done for our commercials, have they?
No, they don't do that. They don't.
Not once.
They don't hold it.
And you two done some games for us too, and y'all go to these stadiums, whether it's baseball or football, and they've got these usually brick buildings, sometimes metal, and they're squares. And on the side of this building it says press box.
Yes.
What percentage of the people in there, Ken, now are working press and allowed to be?
A low percentage.
Do we need to rename it? Can I text my congressman for a bill to rename every one of these the coach's box, or the score, or the announcer, or the PA box? Just do that, the PA box.
Yeah, PA box.
But I saw a new press box being built online here the other day at one of our local places, and just looking at the windows, Ken, I don't see how it's too press box friendly. I think it's very coach friendly. We'll see. We'll see when the season starts. But that's a new thing here in the 2000s, that the press boxes aren't press boxes. But anyway, if you're listening to the show, just started and you were listening to the previous racing segment, welcome to the show. We do NASCAR here on this show. Updates every weekend. We broadcast the O'Reilly Series and the Cup Series here on KTC Broadcasting. Truck Series sometimes too as well. Today we'll also talk about Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA trades. We got a bunch of trades to talk about. Juwan's a Lakers fan. We'll talk about that.
Oh man.
Well, welcome here for that. And then we also got NFL and I think a little golf updates, and I may have everything covered on that.
Well, we got World Soccer going on.
That is true. World Cup. I forgot when Tom's not here. He's got to remind me of the soccer stuff.
I actually watched a little bit of that this week, which is unusual for me. But
Me too.
Watched some of the USA stuff.
Oh goodness. So how are they doing then, kid?
Well, they won. And they're playing Monday night. I think next game they're in the round of 16, which is pretty amazing.
Okay, that's good.
So they made the Sweet 16.
Made the Sweet 16. There was Tom was here. He could talk about it because he knows all about this. But it was a very controversial call in the last game. They threw a red card, which meant they were down a player for a good part of the game, and he's also disqualified
Can't
for
play
the next game.
Yep.
But it was very controversial. Most experts said it shouldn't have been called the way it was. But anyway, I'm not into soccer and the rules, so I don't have an opinion on that. But that's what the experts would say.
I would have no idea what to tell you either on that. We'll let Tom break that down.
Yeah, I just heard about it
next weekend.
yeah.
They are in the round of Sweet 16. It looks like they'll be playing Belgium, July 6th. That's Monday night at 8:00. It looks like if they'll get the winner of Portugal and Spain, that they're battling it out on their own on the little peninsula out there. There might be some violence out there in the Mediterranean.
They might be.
on that. There might be a new boundary line, Ken, after the soccer match.
These soccer fans take that stuff serious. I'll
Absolutely.
Say that.
Well, it looks like I think USA is favored in this. I think reading the odds.
Yeah, the guy that is disqualified for the next game is probably one of their best players.
I did hear that as well.
So, but they showed a lot of grit. Didn't allow them to score after they played. They were down a man for a good part of it, and they continued to play well and didn't allow them to score a goal. Won the game 2-0. So still, showed a lot of grit to hang in there with playing most of the game with the player down.
Well, congratulations to the United States, guys. Take care of that or watch it on Monday. The United States is considered a slight favorite to advance against Belgium in the round of 16. The moneyline odds qualifier for the quarterfinals hover at a near pick'em. So there you go. Historical context: Belgium defeated the United States 5-2 in an international friendly back in March, so it might not be. Last round, Ken, I guess they did pretty good. They beat two countries, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah.
So good job with that.
Yeah, they combine. I don't know how that works when you combine your countries. I don't know.
Well, we have 50 states, I guess, and Puerto Rico, so we get 51. I guess Guam too. I don't know how many players on our team are from Guam, but we can check that. All right, NASCAR update for our NASCAR fans. Still listening and haven't turned it yet because we started talking soccer. They're in Chicagoland this weekend for July 4th. Today at 5:30 for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and tomorrow at 6:00 for the Cup Series. Let's see standings. I'm gonna pull those up here for the folks listening on the radio to today's show. You can go back and rewatch every segment of the show. So if you're looking for a specific sport and segment, yes, I said rewatch. Our show is live every Saturday on YouTube, Rumble, and we are live on Facebook as well today. So we're going to get up the standings here for you folks at home to see. All right, here we go. We got, looks like now in first place, Will Boykins. Your man is down to second, as Denny Hamlin is now the leader by 1 point over Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick had a huge lead to start the season, and then Hamlin has made his way back into up to the top of the list, and they go to Chicago this week. Ryan Blaney third, Ty Gibbs fourth, Kyle Larson fifth, Elliott sixth, Busher, Hocevar, Suarez, and Christopher Bell. Back-to-back road course races. Nobody wrecks SVG, Kenny, and he wins. Does that surprise you at all?
No, he usually wins. I mean, the guys just got that down.
Well, we played it 1 week. Dale Jr. Had a thing where he was talking about the way that the way he brakes and uses the clutches, the guys now just have never been taught that. And he said you couldn't. He said none of the guys in the cars now today are going to be able to do it as a professional and get it right. He said he'd have to start like 10 to 12 as a teenager trying to figure that out.
And he's been doing it pretty much his whole career, so he's really, really good at it.
Correct.
Obviously.
So that's the way Dale Jr. was describing it, as like it's just something you might have to live with at this point as far as dealing with SVG. All right, let's see. We're looking at the schedule this weekend. Weekend schedule. Where's my button? Here we go. Oh, today O'Reilly Auto Parts qualifying is at 1:30. Nope, qualifying has been canceled. Might be raining in Chicago. 5:30 p.m. is supposed to be the race. Cuervo 300 and then tomorrow, Sunday, July 5th, sit down and enjoy a late race, 6 p.m. from Chicagoland Speedway on KTC broadcast. That's what Ken said would have the race on instead of American Legion baseball. Tomorrow night, are they even having? I guess they're not having qualifying for. They are having qualifying for the Cup race still at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Cup race qualifying is still on. O'Reilly Auto Parts has been canceled for you folks looking for that. All right, let's look up the odds real quick, and then we'll let you guys, with your expert opinions, pick the race for this weekend. Let's see. NASCAR, Chicagoland odds. All right. Hamlin and Reddick, we just said 1-2 in the standings are your favorites. Larson with third favorite. Bell, Briscoe, Elliott, Blaney, Gibbs, Byron, and Hocevar are your top favorites here to make the to win this weekend. All right, Kenny, who are you going to go with?
It's hard to go against the road course king, you know.
Yeah.
SVG. I mean,
no, we're not a road course this week.
Oh,
we're Chicago, and it's as wide and fast as you can go.
I like Hamlin.
Jawan.
I was gonna go Hamlin, but give me Elliott.
All right, I keep picking him. He keeps getting close. Been going back and forth between Blaney and Hocevar. Hocevar, Jawan. I know you're not familiar, but
I know a little bit about it, a little bit.
He is a younger guy, and he has been doing a lot of flirting lately with one of the NASCAR reporters, per se.
Oh, really?
And kind of a lot of people are saying it's the same as the Vrabel situation with the other lady. But they're like in the open about it, so I don't know. Anyway.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Are they keeping it a secret, or
no.
is it's out there?
Since this happened, since this has been happening, Hocevar, and I tried to explain this to my son and my nephew. Once you get a girl around you, your performance doesn't
sort of tanks.
Always. Well, can I? I might have a nephew that used to hit like 700, and he got a girlfriend that hit 250 this year.
Yeah, that happens.
That happens all the time. All the time.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, boys, you might not want to waste your time. Every minute you spend listening to or watching the Lifetime channel is a minute you don't spend working on your jump shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I'm saying is Hocevar hasn't been on his game lately. So I'm on a little. I ain't been good for picking him. Blaney ain't one since I picked. Long story short, I'm going Blaney this week.
What's Hocevar drive?
A very fast car. 77.
Right.
77. It used to be Chili's. I think that his sponsorship ended up with them. Let's see. Hocevar. Well, I had him in the standings here. Well, I did have the standings. I didn't. Like I said, folks, you can always go back and watch the watch the show. Hocevar is the 77, like I said.
Okay.
He's from Michigan, Spire Motorsports, Chevrolet, and there he is for the folks at home.
Oh, he's a young guy.
Oh, yeah, he's young. He's tall, skinny though. He's not a short, one of the short fellows. So, all right, let's see if I got any fun tweets this week. I forgot about my Twitter. I'll pull that up. And I have to redo some stuff. And oh, goodness. Of course, when I want to do something. the Twitter's down. All right, William, he might show up today. You know what? He even texted me, like, wondering who's coming today, and he was excited. And, here he is.
Who's Will's team in basketball?
All right, so I think the Hornets. I'm not 100% sure. What was I doing? You just said.
My bad. Yeah, I got you up a little bit.
I was typing something in over here. Now I do know he's a Green Bay Packers fan.
Yeah,
everybody knows
we
that.
I was just about to say we all know that. Yeah,
that's not a secret.
Goodness. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move on since Will hadn't walked in yet for a pick. I thought he'd come in here and say Tyler Reddick. He always picks Tyler Reddick, so we're going to go with that for his pick as well. Even though he's one behind, speaking of performance, he might have got a girlfriend or something since the last. He's been a while, Ken, since he's won and lost his big lead.
It makes me think of something funny. This past week, I was talking about a kid. I think he's coming out of middle school to be a ninth grader next year, and lives in Cherryville. Good baseball player. And they said something like he thought he was going to go enroll and go to East Rutherford. And they was talking about we need to keep him here.
Absolutely.
And us guys were talking about it. One of the wives of the guys said, "Well, all you got to do is find him a girlfriend in Cherryville."
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and he'll stay.
Absolutely.
So
that made me think of that,
You got to think fourth dimensionally.
Yeah,
all right.
Sir.
We'll be back in a minute. KTCBroadcasting.com.
It's time to move. Move into your brand new townhome in Grover. They're built and waiting for you. These beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhomes feature single-car garages, small patios, and they're conveniently located to Interstate 85. And the price, only $1,600 per month. That's right, rent only $1,600 per month. For more information on your new townhome, call 704-616-4827. Again, 704-616-4827. Your new townhome is waiting for you. The Kia Summer Sticker Sales event is underway at Shelby Kia, home of the Kia Telluride. Get 0% APR financing up to 48 months on the new 2026 Kia Sportage and the 2026 Kia Sorento, and get $750 in retail bonus cash. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. Coming in for all the details. Yes, it's Shelby for life. Remember, at Shelby Kia, you're more than a customer. You're the reason they love what they do. Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
Summer fun starts at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Check out the great deals. Save up to $3,500 on selected side-by-side Kawasaki models. Check out the 2026 Yamaha Wave Runners. Full Throttle Power Sports has special offers on the Yamaha 2026 Wolverine X2 1000. Plus get $500 in customer cash. And see the 2026 Kawasaki Brute Force 300 at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
Down in Shelby, North Carolina, where the hard work runs deep. G-Mode's making deals while the town's still half asleep at HM Industries. They're helping dreams come true, turning old worn-out houses into something shiny and new. White vinyl windows, black trim looking clean, best looking houses this side of Caroline Green. From the front porch light to the living room floor, Gene and his crew keep folks coming back for more. HM Industries rolling strong and proud, making homes in Shelby stand right out in the crowd. Luxury vinyl plank floors laid smooth wall to wall, vinyl siding, new windows, they can handle it all. If your home needs fixing up, you know where to go. G-Mode and his team are the best folks you'll know.
Call 704-434-9900. Online at hmindustriesinc.com. It's time to dive in. Make sure your water is crystal clear with free water testing at Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain and in Belmont. Bring your pool water by and get your pool water analyzed. They have all your pool chemicals and supplies. And check out their automatic pool cleaners by Maytronic and Napier. And weekly maintenance packages are available. Plus, see their hot tubs and grills at Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain and 6426 West Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. To help celebrate our nation's 250th birthday, Ford and legendary Ford in Forest City brings you employee pricing. It's a chance for you to save thousands of dollars. You pay what a Ford employee pays. Come on in for all the details. Offer good through July 6th. With Ford, you get American value for American values. See legendary Ford, 565 Oak Street in Forest City. Locally owned and operated. Find out more at legendaryford.com.
Ask about oil change summer specials at Legendary Ford.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk. Unfortunately, if you notice I'm looking a little different, is because the thrill, Boykins decided to borrow my hat.
Just for a second, JP, I just wanted to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear America. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
250 years.
250. There you go.
I hope that Tom and Chip are listening.
I hope they call in. I hope
because they're going to appreciate what I'm about to say. Ken, I'm glad you came this morning. I can come in for your knowledge. Juwan, I'm glad you came in here this morning because we needed a black guy on the show. Because if you've ever heard of Will sing or dance, he ain't it.
I hear you.
And for our viewers at home, well, if you want to, Will Boykins is now
I'm so
sitting
tired
here.
of y'all doing me like this. You'll treat me wrong. They could have found me a new sports family. I need a new sports family. I get no support here.
Well, we were getting calls about having no black people on the show anymore. Because of Will. You ought to hear him sing Oklahoma. Please, I mean, like, when he starts that, like, yeah, you're going, oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
If you've heard our Friday night show, Juwan does the song for our the rap song for our show. So that is not Will. So that
No. That is definitely not me. If you think my singing's bad, you ought to hear me rap.
Oh, goodness.
I'd rather live a little bit longer before that.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Will, though. You do look good in that hat. I will say that.
Looks good.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, the shirt looks even better. Well, I hope you've had a good week. And like you said, big night last night. July 4th, happy 250th anniversary. I'm guessing, well, you know, technology. I was about to say, I'm guessing none of us going to be here for the 300th, but you never know.
Yeah. I'm not counting on it.
I ain't counting on it. I mean, it ain't but 50 years.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we might be.
Only be 100.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'll be in my 90s.
Oh, okay. All right, so.
I might be here.
Will. I mean, JP.
Yeah, JP, you actually might be here because he's 30, what?
Yeah.
32?
34.
34.
Man, he is not healthy enough to make
84 I did
years
not
old.
say that, JP. I wanted to know
84?
I want to know that I did not tell you that you wasn't going to make it to C300.
I hope he does. JP, I hope you do. And I hope you dance my grave at it. How about that? If it makes you feel better about it. All right, let's talk a little basketball. We've got we got a lot of trades that happened this past week. And
did you see the? Oh my God! Did you see the Hornets trade?
Which one you want to start
the
with?
one they just made. Yes. Oh my God! Where they picked up all the second rounders.
Yeah, they didn't trade anything.
Yeah, but they took on a landslide of a freaking deal. Like they had to take this dude's whole salary. which is like $13 million.
Yeah. Got to spend it somewhere, I guess. I'll tell you what, Will. Here's the thing. They're just getting those picks is all they're doing. Now, so the rumor was that they're trying to move Nas Reed was supposed to be moved along with Miles Bridges possibly in that to they offered him to Jaylen Brown and the but there's three or four first round picks and the Hornets said no to it. They didn't want to give up so many first round picks. So they could have had Jaylen Brown for Bridges and who did I just say? Nas Reed on the flipping that trade.
But Celtics wouldn't buy that one.
No, the Celtics. That's what they offered. The Celtics offered that.
Oh, really?
Hornets said no.
Yeah, Hornets said no.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So it was like almost 4 first round picks though. It was like so.
Oh yeah, well.
It was so many first round picks.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so
but
it
wasn't like 2 first round like they eventually.
No, and so last week we talked on the show about the LaMelo trade. Immediately following that, Miles Bridges finally got traded. So either one of them, I would have took a bag of hot dogs for.
But I know you were not a big fan of either one of them. Yeah, I like
a whole bag of hot dogs.
Now listen, I would have just gave Miles Bridges away for anything. I don't want him on my team after he beat up that woman, and for us to keep putting him out there and pretend like that didn't happen. It was insane for us. So glad he's gone. Let someone else deal with it. Good luck to them. But but the LaMelo thing. I'm gonna play it next week, and I've been watching the clip. It's about 30 minutes when we drafted him, and we were actually doing the show when Hunter was still here, and me and him talked about it a little bit. But me and Terry breaking it down and I said, next 5 to 10 years is just gonna be nothing for us. I said I didn't have a point to being a Hornets fan. I said the only reason I've got a reason to pull for basketball is hope LeBron doesn't win 7 championships. The day LaMelo got drafted, I said I have no reason to be a Hornets fan right now. And then, so 6 years later, 0 playoff wins. His total record in the Hornets, a career 139 at 164, average 50 wins a game. Some of you folks out there listening to it will. Reading these comments on the internet. Woo, boy. They are losing it.
Yeah, they're mad.
They are. Anybody under 30, man, they have lost it. They have lost their minds about. I'll put it this way: I'm glad they're Minnesota Timberwolves fans now.
Yeah,
because I don't want them in Charlotte. Charlotte fans.
It's pretty simple. I mean, Charlotte said, "Look, he's not going to stay healthy. He's not our future. This is the most we can get for him right now," and they traded him. I mean, that came down to that right there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Are you going to pay him $50 million a year? Was the next? He's got a 2-year option for $50 million a year, and so you got that. Listen, and I said, so if LaMelo averages 27-7 and Kobe White averages 18, 5-5, and you win more, which one would you rather have?
Hey, I'm with White.
So there's a difference between winning basketball and not. Maybe he figures it out. He sees hard to guard. I wish he went to another team because I love Anthony Edwards. I love Michael Jordan Jr. I hope Junior wins, but he's got LaMelo on his team and a big 7-foot French dude. Now, if we're smart guys, all these picks we're accumulating, we just sit back, watch the Minnesota Timberwolves implode, and in 2 years, hey boys, we got like 72 draft picks here. Why don't you send Anthony Edwards on down here to shop?
Yeah.
So, if we playing 4D chess
more
here,
like 1,500.
Well, it's interesting. They think that's probably going to happen that way because they did those 3 swaps
the picks,
first round. I mean, and that's crazy.
So I've done the research. Will, you're going to enjoy this one. The 2 picks they've got so far are in 2033.
Yeah.
2033.
Out there for a while. Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
So what we did was look up the class of 2033.
That's funny.
We've got 11-year-old Carnell Mitchell as number 1, followed by Keelan Hollowell, Wilson Chandler Jr., Flight Wyatt's down here at 5. Tate Watson. Dude, this is real. I'm not playing.
Wilson Chandler used to play for the Knicks.
Yes.
Wow.
Juan Cardona, Harrison Knotts, Tyler. Now, I don't know these kids, but I was coaching basketball, Will, a couple years ago. And I kid you not, one of the kids on my team was playing in a public league. He played AAU, and he could shoot the lights out. Like, he could shoot threes. He's 11 years old, lefty. We were practicing one day, and I'm dribbling with him. I like, showing him stuff or whatever. And he said, and I heard him shooting, and he said something about, I'm the 11th ranked kid in North Carolina. I was like, you're 11? Wait, what? And he pulled it up on his phone.
Wow.
And the AAU had him ranked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As 11-year-olds.
Yeah, they got them ranked in their class.
And I'm just like,
that's crazy.
Who is sitting around ranking the 11-year-olds? Oh, my goodness. So, anyway, they do this, and it is it. So we do have the Hornets' future draft picks looking at for the future. I guess what they did, Will, was look at the all the players around the league's kids on how old they were. Yeah. They don't want none of D-Wade's kids. I know that.
All these kids play.
No, we're gonna pass on. Matter of fact, we'll take the oldest kid.
Is that the one that just got arrested for domestic abuse?
Did he really?
Yes, that's why I said I want none of them.
No, I guess we can't take none of them.
Well, he just got arrested for domestic abuse.
My goodness.
I want none of D-Wade's kids.
Oh man.
So yeah.
But the truth is, those picks were going to get traded sometime.
Yeah.
But
probably.
But anyway.
If we could just, when we do get some draft pick, if we could pick the right players, man.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We pass on so many people that end up being good other places. Not saying that if they were going to be good with us, but at least let's take the chance and try.
No, Juwan's 100% right. Then when we do draft them, we trade them away like Kobe and SGA. Like it's not. So
Vlade Divac for Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Look, at the end of the day, it sounds crazy, but Eddie Jones is in that too.
Yeah.
So you got Eddie and Vlade,
and it did help.
And you want a playoff.
Yep.
You want a playoff series
true.
because of it. So it's hard
I
to
get it. Yeah,
when you've only won 4 playoff series in the history of your franchise, never got out of the second round. Any little thing counts for that. But Juwan is right as far as the Hornets' history drafting. It's been abysmal. They'll pick a guy, then 2 or 3 spots later, you can look at it and like, well, they passed on this guy. They passed on this guy. Let's see. I'm trying to find where's my NBA stats all time. All right. So what about this draft? I don't know any of the guys. We talked about them as far as the Hornets go. And this one, they got a big 7-foot dude and a point guard that's supposed to be the backup. With that said, and I wanted to ask you and Ken, because y'all probably know a little bit more about it than I do, and I asked Tom and them last week. Just from watching, I don't watch a lot of college basketball. I thought on my eyes, watching off the screen, the few games I did watch, that Caleb Wilson jumped off the screen more than anybody in college basketball.
Oh, it's no way Caleb should have went where he went.
And he went 4th, I think, to Chicago.
He did, yeah.
And so I'm asking you guys that have watched Carolina more this year and everything, as far as comparing him to Boozer and Nasta and I can't remember who else went before him.
That Peterson.
Yeah. The guy from Kansas.
He was hurt all year. Didn't want to play half the time.
Right, that's what I was about to say. So did any of those teams ahead of them make a mistake?
They will see.
Not drafting Caleb Wilson.
They're going to see, just like in the Jordan when Jordan was drafted, and they drafted all those people in front of Jordan. I think they just did the same thing, and I think Chicago just escaped with the great escape.
Yeah, I think Wilson's got the higher ceiling of any of them. That's my opinion. Now I'm a Carolina fan, but just when I've seen what he can do, and his work ethic, he's going to be good.
So he's got the size, he's got the talent. I would have picked him, and I am a Carolina fan too, so maybe I'm a little biased. The AJ kid, I think you can't miss with him, so I think maybe that's why he went number 1. The kid from Kansas, I wouldn't have touched him at all.
No.
I haven't liked what I've read. I haven't liked. He can play his butt off, but a lot of times it's not always about playing. It's about all the other stuff that you bring with you. And I would definitely pass on that.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
that
absolutely,
first clip.
man.
Yeah, showing some highlights of Caleb Wilson.
So,
there on the
for
screen.
you folks what listen on the radio, this show is live on YouTube and everything, and I'm, we've seen Vince Carter, and that's the greatest dunker we've ever seen. It's gonna be hard to beat. I'm not saying he's that, but what I'm saying is that the ease that he dunks some of these balls is like, it reminds me of Kevin Garnett, of Sean Kemp type players, of Blake Griffin, to where like
explosive.
Oh, he's not even going to dunk. Boom! Like, you don't even think, oh, he might lay that up, or he might get hit, and all of a sudden it's a dunk. So it's not as high as Blake Griffin or Kemp, I don't think. But to me, this is a lot of Kevin Garnett, early Garnett stuff is what I see from him. Where he's just taller and jumper, and like he's dunking balls. To me, I'm just like, I don't know how he got that.
It's the arm length.
Right.
Just like Vince Carter.
Right.
Their arms some of those guys, their arms are so long, they don't have to jump that high. To boom it down real quick.
And when you got the explosion where you're a quick jumper, then that just adds to it, because you're up there so quick.
Oh, the quick jumpers are deadly. That's what they when they talk about Barkley and us, that's the thing. That man, that was ridiculous how he would do. But just the ones in traffic are the ones that get me, just because he's just like, you don't even think he's going to get to it. But see, like, it's not. I don't even think he gets that high. He's, like I said, he's not Blake Griffin and Kemp like that. It's just that he gets to everything, like to the rim. It just jumps off the screen at me. So I was just curious what you Carolina folks that have actually watched him play this year think about it. All right, so there's the Caleb Wilson. All right, look at the other trades, and where, Juwan, is your hero going?
He's not my hero. My hero tragically passed away in a helicopter crash years ago. And if you ask me, it was LeBron's fault, but I accept LeBron.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Well, LeBron, y'all got some shockers going on this morning.
Oh, God,
bro.
LeBron's responsible for 9/11. I didn't know.
LeBron passed Kobe in points. Kobe died the next day. And I was very upset about it. But now I welcome LeBron with open arms. I was very upset.
This is not a shade room at all.
I wasn't expecting for LeBron to wreck the helicopter when I got here.
I'm just saying, it was just, the way it went, it was just weird. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought the shade room was another
No, but
podcast.
I like LeBron. I like him now.
You could have fooled me.
when did Shot Just become the shade room?
I mean, if a girl said, I mean, I like Juwan, but
I mean, he brought us back. He brought us back to relevancy. I was just joking on it.
I gotcha.
I don't know.
Did you? All right, in 8 years, do you expect more?
I got back-to-back. Kevin's Dwayne Wade kid come in, and he come back right behind him and kill out and say that LeBron killed off Kobe.
I didn't say he killed him off.
You said it was his fault. What's the difference?
That helicopter had a Clutch Sports logo on it.
I'm just saying, man.
I just feel like it was his fault.
The timing was weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron's gangsters ain't as gangsters as Luka's gangsters because he done run him out of town. Them Croatians.
We all
Where's he
seen
from?
it coming though. We all seen it.
Ain't he from Lithuania?
Yeah, Lithuania, I think. I get it right. No, and in fact, the nicest guy I've like ever talked to, like as far as interviewing people, Luka Doncic. I cannot say enough about how nice that dude was to everyone, reporters, help, staff, everybody. Let's see. So where do you guys think LeBron is going and should go? Two different questions. Obviously, Juwan, I'll let you handle it first, since you've been pulling for him for years.
Only 8 years. I used to couldn't stand him. But
you even grew your beard out like him.
I'm not. You something else, boy.
Shade room.
I've been having this beard. But I think he's going to. I think he's going to Golden State. Is that still on the table?
I actually read this morning that is now the least favorite of his destinations. Cleveland, Miami.
Golden State. If he went to Golden State, they would be the geriatric state.
Yeah, they're older. The reason I figured he would go to Golden State, I seen something the other day that said LeBron is fourth all time in assists.
I'm not sure.
They said he's behind Chris Paul. We can double check it if I want to say I read that right. I want to say he's behind. They said he would pass Chris Paul sometime this year, and then it would be.
He's first up is he passed Kidd and Paul probably said. Well,
nobody's gonna pass Stockton.
He's gonna pass. Sure. He's gonna pass Kidd. He's only got like 80.
That's what he's gonna pass Kidd, and
Chris
then
Paul's
he has
500 away.
Okay,
that's a little bit tougher.
So that's why I figured he would go to Golden State.
3,000 away.
Right. Yeah, nobody's ever gonna catch Stockton.
I mean, he can't get all the HGH he's taking.
Man, I'd say he's got a year or two tops left, but I figured he would go somewhere because LeBron, he thinks about stuff like that, those all-time lists and things like that. So I figured he would, go to Golden State and just throw it to Curry, get his assist up. But I think he's going to probably end up in Miami. I think he's got the better chance to win in Miami over going
it's
to
Miami,
Cleveland,
and Philly, I think, was what I said. That Philly is
Philly would probably be good
up.
for him. They're loading up over there right now. So
yeah, I guess it opened up when recent trade with Brown.
If I would rather see him in Philly, because I don't want to see him not. I don't want to see him go to Cleveland and not lose. I don't want to see what they would, the stories that would come behind that. So. I'd like to see him in Philly probably.
Right now, Golden State's still second in betting favorites. Miami third, and Philadelphia. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff online saying.
Would he backpedal back to Miami?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so he's there's a lot of things for him to think about. What does he want his career to end like as a legacy? Like, if you go to a new team, now you're Jordan with the Wizards, like Sixers. If he goes to the Sixers, that's what I'm thinking. Now, Miami, you're going to team up with Giannis and Bam. That's pretty tough.
That's good company.
Tough to deal with.
That's
now,
good company.
Who's shooting? I don't know. But you might not be able to stop him down low. Golden State, if he goes there, everyone's going to say, well, my God, let's all play together again. Let's
Kumbaya.
Why don't Michael and Magic and Clyde Drexler and Gary Payton, and I'm naming all the players Michael beat in the finals, and Barkley and Gary Payton and Kemp and Stockton Malone all just play together for the Charlotte Hornets. Jeez. I still can't believe. I want to know the dirt that Draymond Green has on Curry and Steve Kerr and everybody else in this Warriors organization. Will they not just get rid of this dude?
I've seen some scenario. I was watching some scenario where Green ends up in. I was going over scenarios on ESPN.
I think he's going to go wherever LeBron goes.
I've seen some scenarios where he ends up in L.A.
Well, he opted out. He opted out so they could sign LeBron and then trade for Anthony Davis. So LeBron wants to come to Golden State if they're going to get the Anthony Davis deal done. That's the Golden State thing. Cleveland, of course, going back. Pretty much the team's there waiting for him to join the team. They don't really have to make any moves or do anything. So with that said, if he will, right now, I would put it this way. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna make my case first of all that right now, currently, I don't think a team would want to or would unless they were forced to by his people to retire his jersey or put a statue up. I don't think there's a single team that would retire his number. If you're Cleveland and he left you twice, do you retire his number? How many?
They have to.
How many teams? How many organizations in all sports, Ken, where a guy voluntarily left? I'm leaving you guys, and they still retired his number.
What are they thinking about signing him? Well, it can't be that mad.
They can't. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, they can't be that mad at him, Kim. They're actually thinking about signing him again. They got their nose in the hunt.
That's what I'm asking. So, like, right now, I'm saying if he don't come back, though, would Cleveland retire his number or put a statue up for him?
Somebody
if he don't
has
come
to.
back. No, nobody has to.
Nobody has to.
Oh, nobody, let's get to it.
You can't have somebody of LeBron's stature not have a statue somewhere.
He can put it up in his house.
Well, he'll probably put it up in his house himself. But
but again,
his stature at?
I don't know.
That's my thing.
I don't know. It's got to go to Cleveland.
But here, let's think about Miami.
How?
I don't know.
He only has one championship there.
But
that's the only one they got.
That's the only one they need. I'll give the answer to this because some franchises never win anything like Charlotte Hornets. If somebody wins a championship, that dude gets a statue in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
The only thing is, again, the leaving twice. It's like, how many dudes, like Tom would sit here and say, how many dudes got a picture of their wife that left them twice? Still on the wall.
Very good question.
This woman divorced me twice. I'm still going to have her picture on the wall. I'm going to build a statue of her and put it in the front yard. I'm going to retire her jersey. I'll put her wedding dress on the wall, kid.
Got it framed.
Got two of them.
And she signed it. Got two of them. But so if you're Miami, if you're Cleveland, he left Miami once and won 2 championships. But guess what number's already retired in Miami?
D-Wade.
No. D-Wade's number's retired, but you can retire more than number. Number 23 is retired in Miami.
Who was that?
Michael Jordan. Pat Riley retired number 23. Yeah, when Jordan retired, Pat Riley in the Miami Heat organization retired the number 23.
Yeah, I remember that.
Michael Jordan's number is in the Heat's rafters. So
what color jersey is it?
Remember he wore 6 in Miami because Jordan's 23 was retired.
Yeah, you're right.
So you'd have to retire number 6 in Miami, which they can. But again, he left. He only left once. So do you put up a jersey and retire LeBron? Do you put up a statue of Miami next to D-Wade's statue?
Well, I mean,
no. Miami, the statue of D-Wade in Miami, that's where it needs to be.
Now, again, now we're saying, again, if he don't go back to these teams, because he may go back to them. Let's say he don't go back to them, statue or no. This is the opinion. Yes or no?
No, I don't think he gets the statue, but I think he could get his jersey.
You think they retire 6?
Yeah, number 6, yeah. They only got 4 rings. He's got 2 of them.
I got you.
Yeah.
L.A., statue and jersey number.
No statue. Jersey.
No.
Number 23 in L.A.
Well, knowing LeBron, he's probably out there trying to promote putting his jersey up everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's LeBron. Whether it should happen or not, I'm not a LeBron fan, so I'm not going to say anything.
How good of a basketball player you got to be that another organization retire your jersey when you retire? You got to be the greatest.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody.
And we know who that was.
End of the discussion.
You don't have
There's
to be,
no discussion.
You don't have to be the greatest to get your jersey retired. You just have to be either really good
for another
team.
Organization.
He said the Miami Heat retiring Jordan's number.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's talking about the Heat retiring Jordan's number.
That's crazy.
That just explains what you said, Will.
Yeah.
That's the end of the discussion right there. There's nobody sitting around going, well, where are we going to put Michael Jordan's statue at? There's people going, we're going to retire Michael Jordan's jersey here because he was so great. He never played for us, but we're going to retire his jersey
here.
Yeah. In fact, you know what they did?
It's in Heat colors, though?
Nope.
It's in Carolina.
Half Wizard, half Bull.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Both places there. Yep. There it is.
So Wade got his number retired. Alonzo Mourning's retired. Tim Hardaway. Shaq got his number retired. So I guess LeBron will get 6 probably retired. Then.
If Shaq's number's retired, you gotta put LeBron up there.
So no statue though. Now if he goes back to Miami and retires in Miami or Cleveland, does that help his statue cause by going back and playing for them to end his career?
Probably.
That's the board I was looking at before. And there's the whiteboard up.
Yeah, I think he gets a statue in Cleveland regardless, though.
Statue in Cleveland, Juwan says. So you think that's in his decision making? If I go back to Cleveland or Miami, I could get a statue. Nowhere else, I get a statue. He can get a statue in Philadelphia. He can get a statue in Golden State. So what's your choice? Do you go to get your statue and try to go for a championship in Cleveland?
He's not going to get a ring in Cleveland. Another one. I don't think that team's. I don't think anywhere James Harden is, he's getting a ring.
I am sick of people messing with James Harden.
He's horrible, man. I think. Oh, that's a whole. I don't know if y'all got time for me to go.
Well, I'll say this: James Harden is a fat LaMelo Ball.
I don't even think he's LaMelo right now.
That is a great.
But they play almost exactly the same. They dribble a lot. They do pass a lot. They get a lot of assists. But does it lead to winning? And neither one don't play any defense. He's LaMelo. LaMelo is James Harden.
Yeah, I take LaMelo right now. Though.
Well, Harden's 75 years
Well,
old.
The way James Harden looked guarding Brunson in the playoffs, it was bad.
When you do that, everybody looked that bad when they was guarding Brunson.
I mean, but I give you that.
It's tough when a guard can play in the post and use his footwork because guards are never taught how to do that. Juwan played basketball with me. I would take guys in the post immediately, the guards, because they don't know. And you could just do all the footwork you want on them and get a bunch of layups, fadeaways, and whatever against guard. You play anybody that hasn't never been down there. I'd always just take them down there the first few times just to see, and you'd know. And guard Brunson would take them down there. I'm like, it's barbecue chicken, like Shaq used to say.
And it's amazing because he's not that big.
It's not big at all.
Boy, he can make it work.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to be. Yeah. He could go to Minnesota and join Ant, Melo, McDaniels, and Gobert.
The best.
Him and Ant together, I think, would be with Rudy being in there and being a shot blocker.
Yeah,
I think that would be really mean, and that makes them a contender for sure.
He needs somewhere that has a good defense.
I don't know if that's that one.
He'll at least have a shot blocker.
But think about
with Gobert.
Him and Melo on the same floor together.
Yeah,
play
that ain't much defense.
Well, that's the problem. Everywhere
you don't want him and Harden on the same floor playing defense.
Right. Well, you think Cleveland
Harden ain't played defense since his second year in the league.
So, like, he goes to Cleveland, who's the ball handler?
Right.
He goes to Minnesota, who's the ball handler? I think that's where it gets where they fall out with LeBron on. It's easy for LeBron to go somewhere where he's the true point guard because it runs the way he wants to. I think he's
going back to Miami.
Because they don't have a point.
I think he's going
so
he could just throw it to Giannis and bam. And Andrew Wiggins is down there. Who's Mitchell? Which Mitchell is that?
The Mitchell from Baylor a couple years, little short guard.
I don't know. I know Donovan.
He's pretty good. Yeah, he can ball.
I mean that ain't no bad spot to land if he goes to Miami. That's not no bad. That's not. They actually do more than contend.
Yeah. That's true.
I promise you, they do more than contend.
He'd go to Boston and play with Tatum and Paul George, Jaylen Brown, and Paul George trade.
I don't think that would work.
Yeah, I don't think it would either.
All right, so let's go around the table. Best case scenario for LeBron, where do you think he's going? Kenny.
I think he'll go to Miami because I think that's where he thinks the best success of that team will be. Where he goes, that'll be the most successful team for him.
William.
I mean, I have to agree with Kenny. I really think that's the best place for him to end up at is in Miami.
All right, Juwan.
Yeah, I'll probably have to agree. If not Miami, then Philly. They could really stack it up in Philly. It's just
Who's left in Philly? Who the white boy back up?
yeah. Let's see that board again, Kev. I think it's
Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, and Embiid.
But like I said, it's too many. Sometimes you can have too many ball handlers, man. There's not enough balls.
Yeah, not enough balls to go around on that team.
Maxey likes to
I can't wait to cut
himself.
that video.
Maxey likes to dribble. Edgecombe likes to do his thing with the ball. Yeah. I think Miami would be the best fit.
I agree with him for career-wise, whether for the chance to win another championship. Even if he don't, you retired there, you get your number retired there, you won 2 there, you got a chance to get a statue there. Cleveland, I think he has to be one of those two for his legacy. Because right now, there's a big argument in both camps that there is no statue. If you left me twice and then turned me down the third time to come back home, like Will just said, I invited you back into my house for the third time.
I'm gonna marry you again.
And now you say no to that, and then you're gonna call me a couple years later and ask for a statue or something like, man.
But he could go do 2 years in Miami and then do the thing where you sign for a day just to retire here. I think he could still get a statue that way though. You can't. Okay, look, you can't have a top 5 player of all time not having a statue nowhere.
Where's Kevin Durant's statue going?
Is Kevin Durant top 5?
No. It's LeBron.
I don't. You know what? That's a good. LeBron's top 5, man. No matter how much somebody dislikes him, he's top 5, man. He's top 5, Kev.
Player or non-center?
He's a top 5 player.
Because if you go in non-centers, I'll give it to you. But if we talking centers and stuff too,
he got Luol
Not Luol.
Well, okay then. If he's top 5,
Elijah Warren.
Let's say he's number 5. Does that mean Steph Curry's 4?
Oh God.
Because explain to me how Steph is not ahead of LeBron in the all times.
Steph's not ahead
when
of
he
LeBron.
played in the same era and beat him head to head.
How can he
more times?
Steph's not ahead of LeBron.
He beat him 3 times, didn't he?
He did. He beat him 3 times. Had Kevin Durant twice.
Once.
No, he had him twice.
Well, yeah, he had him twice.
He had him twice.
They won 2 of
them.
He's won 4. He's won 2.
Yeah.
They both got 4 championships. He had Durant twice. So what does Durant got to do with anything?
Everything. They don't beat
So
LeBron without KD.
Kevin Love don't count.
As far as what?
Kyrie Irving don't count.
Kyrie Irving don't count.
That Kevin Love and Kyrie didn't play in that one series. They were both hurt. The second time they played. The first time they were both hurt. They was.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay. But what does that got to do with Steph being ahead of LeBron? He's the LeBron killer. Top 4 point guard of all time. Maybe number 2, maybe number 1.
Hold on. He can't be ahead of LeBron and not be 1 or 2 as a point guard.
He's definitely 1 or 2.
Who you got 1?
Magic.
All right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I was finna say, if you said anything else, we were finna go toe to toe right here.
I agree with Magic.
I was gonna stand up on
absolutely.
you like I stand up on Tommy. We was gonna go toe to toe in here.
Magic's a 5-time champion, right? And 3 or 4-time MVP.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many MVPs. That's the thing that everybody keeps forgetting.
Yeah.
So the lineage of it was.
And he was 6'5" playing point guard. 6'9" playing point guard.
Right. My only thing with Steph is the first 5 years.
What about him?
What about Jordan's first 5?
What about him?
Wasn't LeBron's first 5. That's all I'm saying.
What did LeBron do in his first 5?
He did a lot.
Did he win a championship?
He was Rookie of the Year. Steph wasn't Rookie of the Year.
Oh, my God.
He wasn't.
All right.
LeBron came in with a hype show, bro.
and he lived up to it.
All right, I want to explain something. I want to explain something to Juwan and some of my listeners out there.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
If you come at me with any type of thing and talking about something that was voted on, I don't care.
As far as
if you say somebody won MVP, I don't care. Steve Nash won 2 MVPs, averaging 16 points a game.
I didn't agree with neither one of his MVPs.
A kicker won an MVP in the NFL in 1983 for the Washington Redskins.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't
so
know
when
that.
someone says Cam Newton won MVP, I'm like, well, a kicker won an MVP in 1983.
Cam Newton earned that MVP, Kevin. He did.
No, he did.
He did.
Anyway, that's in the NBA. But again,
hate is a bad thing, boy.
So,
I'm trying to tell you.
Curry, you got again, he's ahead of LeBron.
He's not even.
How you beat somebody 3 times in the finals and not ahead of him?
There was other factors with that, man. You team KD.
All right, Karl Malone has more points than Michael Jordan and lost twice to him in the finals, so he's better than him. That's your LeBron argument.
No,
over
Carmelo.
Curry.
I don't rank Carmelo
No, I'm
very
saying
high.
no. I'm saying that's the LeBron argument over Curry, though.
How you can't?
Is that Carl that
How you
LeBron's
can't?
got more points, and he beat him twice. That's the same thing that Curry did to LeBron. He got more points. He beat him 3 times. So I guess Karl Malone. We got Carl.
He's playing against an all-time great team in Golden State, though. Like, if you go matchup to matchup, they wasn't supposed to beat Golden State.
Hold on. Go down the matchups. Go down the matchups.
That wasn't supposed to be.
Go down the matchups. Let's hear them.
All right.
What was the first year?
Who's the best player on Golden State?
Steph.
And
no. KD was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who?
And then Steph.
And then Durant. I mean, so you got Steph and Durant, KD and KD. Now, who's the third on Cleveland?
The third best player on Cleveland?
Yeah.
Kevin
Love.
Kevin Love.
He's better than Klay Thompson all the time.
I don't know if I agree with
You got LeBron better than KD. You got Kevin Love better than Klay Thompson. And then
I don't got Kevin Love better than Klay Thompson.
Come on, dude. He averaged 20 and double his whole career.
Klay Thompson's also a 4-time champ.
Will, he just don't know what he's saying, did he?
I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
Clay's counts, but Curry's don't.
There's no.
Well,
Will Purdue's got 6 championships, dude.
Man, come on, man. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
No, we know what you said, brother. We know what you said.
Everybody tries to talk about that. What I'm saying is that everybody. That Warriors team, we're lifting Draymond like he's like the great. Like he averaged 7 points a game. So what Tristan Thompson, he got him covered. Then you got Kevin Love was averaging a double. That's probably better than what Klay was averaging.
That Kevin Love is not Minnesota Kevin Love though. We can agree upon that though, right?
I don't know the exact Kevin Love stat. I'll look it up. But you know how LeBron does. They did the same thing to Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh averaged 25 before he got to Miami. He goes to Miami, he averages 18, and they're like, well, he's not a star anymore. Yes, Kevin Love. I'm batting third here.
Right. Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm not even good anymore.
That's true.
That means I'm getting the third less shots.
But now LeBron beat. Correct me if I'm wrong. They beat the 73 team though, right?
Yes,
73.
that was the comeback when he blocked. When Iguodala didn't dunk it for some reason.
Come on, man. He beat an all-time great team. Y'all got me over here. I just want to put out there, Kobe's my favorite player ever.
Why are you sitting here defending LeBron?
I agree with it. That's what I agree
Durant
with.
wasn't even on the team that won 73.
Was it not?
No.
Oh, right, because LeBron didn't beat KD. Right.
So the thing that was that's the thing is that he already had the team that was pretty good. Let's look at real quick. Oh, your boy Kevin Love with the Cavs. He only averaged
about
17 and 10, 17 and 9, 17 and 9, 19 and 11, 16 and 9, 16 and 9. So there you go. For the Timberwolves, it went from listen to this. Timberwolves 26 and 12.
Yeah.
And the very next year for Cleveland, Kenny, 16 and 9.
Adjustment.
You don't think LeBron on those 3 rebounds going, That's mine.
Yeah.
That's mine. I got to pad my stats. I got to get my
Dubs,
stats.
baby.
But anyway, so we all agree the Heat and everything. Most people think the Heat or Cavs. We all say probably the Heat the best chance to win. We agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it on NBA. All right, when we come back, folks, that was a long little segment there. I know we had a lot to cover. We've got Major League Baseball. We got bad umpire calls, as always, to go over. Lakers did trade DeAndre Ayton to the Wizards. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Yeah, I see that.
And
I'm okay with it.
And then that's it. We'll be back in a minute. KDCBroadcasting.com.
It's the best doggone sales event ever. That's at Shelby Honda, home of the Honda CR-V. Lease a new 2026 Honda CR-V LX for as low as $259 per month for 36 months. Or how about leasing a new 2026 Honda Accord LX for $249 per month for 36 months. And lease the ever-popular Honda Ridgeline RTL for 36 months for $399 per month. And all with the Shelby Honda lifetime warranty. Coming in for all the details, Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbyhonda.com.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. Bonus Bucks is yours at Honda Motorcycles in Shelby. Get from $500 to $1,000 back at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby. Get Bonus Bucks with a purchase of 2025, 2026, and even 2027 select models. Again, from $500 to $1,000 in Bonus Bucks. Use your Bonus Bucks toward accessories, a Honda Care Protection Plan, or a down payment. Take your pick. Get your Bonus Bucks now. From Honda Motorcycles in Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard, serving an area for over 50 years. The Kia Summer Sticker Sales event is underway at Shelby Kia, home of the Kia Telluride. Get 0% APR financing up to 48 months on the new 2026 Kia Sportage and the 2026 Kia Sorento, and get $750 in retail bonus cash. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. Coming in for all the details. Yes, it's Shelby for life. Remember, at Shelby Kia, you're more than a customer. You're the reason they love what they do. Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
It's Mason Vitamin BOGO month at Dallas Express Pharmacy on Hoffman Street in Dallas. Yes, this month, buy one bottle of Mason Vitamins and get one free. It doesn't get any better than that. And Dallas Express Pharmacy has local honey now. Get yours today. You'll also find elderberry syrup, Burt's Bee Honey, CBD oil, and Nature's Truth vitamins. Stay healthy with a stop in at Dallas Express Pharmacy, 111 North Hoffman Street in Dallas. Call 704-922-3001 for Dallas Express Pharmacy. Come check it out, the brand new, newly remodeled showroom at Carpet One Floor and Home in Ranlow. Floor shopping is easier than ever now. You'll find a large selection of carpet, hardwood flooring, vinyl plank, laminate floors, and tile, with an unbelievable selection of styles, stains, and finishes. So stop by soon for special remodeling sale prices at the newly remodeled Carpet One Floor and Home, 2757 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Give them a call at 980-285-8617 or go online at carpet1gastonia.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Morning, JP. Is that all you got for us? How was your breakfast? We didn't do our breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, he didn't do the breakfast this morning, so I was like, well, I won't say anything until he does.
Well, you're the breakfast delivery boy. So you got to remind us. JP brought us some McDonald's breakfast this morning. Every show Saturday morning brought to you by McDonald's of Cherryville. Stop in and get them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Especially stop by before and after the post 100 games this summer. Ken says they got one tomorrow, right? We will not have that on WCSL. What time? Is they playing at 7?
7 o'clock game.
Home?
Yes, in Braley Field.
Home game, so they'll be at home.
Best 3 out of 5 series with Hickory.
Gotcha. Shelby begins play tomorrow as well as the other teams here. Have a happy July 4th for everybody. All right, we're going to talk a little baseball. I got a bunch of little stuff here and there. Well, I tell you what, we're going to start. Ken, I went to took the kids this week to Atlanta to see the Cardinals play the Atlanta Braves.
All right.
I'm pulling up how that went though.
Well, Braves are not playing their best ball right now.
Yeah.
That's all we can say.
I seen the White Sox play the Royals when I was in Chicago last week.
Okay.
The game was like 22 to whatever
That's
it
the
was.
one you
I was there. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. It was crazy, man. Like when we walked in the stadium, one went out the stadium while we was walking in. It was a crazy game.
So, of course, I went to the first two games. I didn't get to see the 11 runs the Cardinals put on the board in the third one. I like to give my updates of the stadium updates. We talked a little bit last time how the Braves and the Tomahawk Chop, how they do it. They used to be full on force and would play it and everything. Now, Ken, they play the drum beat, but they won't play the chant.
Oh, okay.
So let the fans do the chant.
Yeah,
they'll do the drums. They'll go do 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 do, and the fans will start the chant and start the chopping.
Yeah.
They sell the Tomahawks now. They stopped selling them for a while. Back a few years back, and so they are reselling the Tomahawks. They do that, so I'll give them credit for that. It was, of course, you go into Atlanta, you already know before you go there, it's the hottest city on earth. So
yeah,
it's hot. Yeah.
So you look at the schedule and it says Cardinals, St. Louis, June 30th. I'm like, oh my God, I know it's gonna be hot.
What time was it?
7 o'clock. It wasn't during the middle of the day. But the thing is. They used to play in May. They used to have a set schedule every year. Cardinals would be in May, and they'd go back. And they'd go to the Braves would go to, I think, St. Louis out in August. And it's always hot when you go to Atlanta. But this week I'm sitting there on Sunday looking at it, and all I see is hottest week of the year, heat wave, 107 degrees. And Amy said, "Where are we going?" I said, "Atlanta." We had to
so much black.
We had to wear a different shirt to walk to the game.
And
take it off.
Sure.
And we had to change clothes from walking from the parking lot to the stadium because of how hot it was. So that's how hot it is. Now the good news was we were under a awning that is that was covered. That was covered. So we were in some shade.
Did they have the fans in it?
So the Big A fans, they do have them in the walkway.
Okay.
So, but if you're out watching a game, you can't feel it. So in fact, the fans will reach the second, pretty much the second row or third row there on the breezeway, and we were in the second last row, so we could feel it the first day. The second day, however, I'm going to show you guys my view here. It's a stadium. People buy seats. Some people are larger than others, per se. Some people sit up higher than others. Some people don't know how big they are. My thing is, I get that. The spatial awareness people that have no spatial awareness, those are the ones that drive me crazy. They'll sit next to you in a whole row. You will be open. Two people walked over us and Dad at the dance recital the other day, and I thought he was going to lose it on I wanted. Let's see. I need that picture, and then where's my other picture so I could post that. I wanted you guys to see about the awning. So our view with the awning in the next to last row. Now they've got this big giant, video scoreboard that they probably paid, a few millions and millions of dollars for. They've got this thing out there, and where we were sitting, if we were a season ticket holder, you can't see the scoreboard.
Oh, that's not good.
You can't see the scoreboard.
Wow.
So what they had to do was build like a secondary scoreboard that was lower.
Oh.
For the people under the awnings to see the action, and they've got TVs under there. So you're in the lower section, next to last row, and you kind of know what's going on, but you can't because you're the only people in the ballpark that can't see the scoreboard. Now, if you'll see out there these 3 Braves guys, that's the scoreboard. That's the mini scoreboard that they had to build because the big giant one here is to your right that you can't see.
Oh yeah, you can't see it. Yeah.
Because the awning of the overhang. So this was our view from the next to last row, and so great view of the baseball. So couldn't see any pop flyers, couldn't track the balls. Ken, when they went up in the air, you had to watch the outfielders,
See where they at.
So like if in high school and you're so up close to the game, you can kind of know and feel when the ball's hit, the ball's out of the park. Major League Baseball, you get far back, you lose track of the ball. Those balls go up, and half the people in the stadium's like, "Whoa!" I think it's going out because it goes up so high, and they just fall short. So watching the outfielders was kind of tough, not being able to track the ball from that sense. The one we hit, I don't know half our players, man. I'll be honest. Like they're just, we've got the kid Burleson didn't even play the first game. He pinch hit in the 9 hole, and then the second game, he's batting cleanup.
Yeah.
That's the Cardinals lineups with this new guy in the past 3 or 4 years. Everyone is in a different spot every day, and it drives me nuts. Like, how are you good enough to sit? Why are you sitting the bench yesterday? You good enough to bat cleanup today? So anyway, he got the pinch hit the first one, and I think he popped it up. But the second game, we come out, and I can't remember the pitcher for the Braves, but we hit, I think, 6 balls off of him hard. And the Braves ended up, all 3 of them were, right at people. So we only got 1 run off of him. And I'm like, we're going to score a bunch off of him. And that was all we got. That's baseball.
That's baseball.
Right? We smoked him in the first inning. Yep. The guys behind me were yelling, "Warm up the bullpen already. He's terrible." I was hearing it all. Everybody hated around me. They were Braves fans wanting to get the pitcher out of it because we were smoking him. Rest of the game, nothing. Now, there's my view from the first game, guys. Now, like I said, some people, are bigger or whatever. My view of the second game.
Oh.
That's your view, huh?
That's my view of home plate.
When this came in the group chat, I was literally, when it came across, I was in the dealership, and it came. The picture shows up in our group text. I'm literally in the dealership, sitting at my desk, and I just hollered all the way across. Just bust out, go, good. Everybody turns around, look at me. What is going on like that? I was like, oh, my bad.
Look, I can't describe how large this man was. But if you'll notice, the hat is hanging off for dear life. Yeah. The hat is hanging off for dear life if you look at the end of it.
Yep.
It's a Velcroing and the very tips.
Oh yeah, that's a large head right
or like this.
Yeah, I see
that. He's barely hanging on. So again, he probably could have took up 2 or 3 seats himself. He wasn't fat. I mean, he was just a large human being. And he's just a big dude. Man, he had to know people behind him can't
6
see
feet
nothing.
plus, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I mean he looked like a retired offensive lineman. He's just a giant man. He wasn't. I mean, his calves and everything. Like I said, he wasn't big old fat overweight dude. He was just a large human being. His wife was bigger than me. I'm gonna put it that way. She was 5'11", and she could probably do some pretty heavy squatting herself.
Couple rips.
They weren't small people, but to see most of the time you're in an auditorium, you just see between heads and everything. Yeah. I couldn't move my body in a comfortable spot to get, so we had to move down 2 rows to the empty rows in front of us, where nobody was in front of this guy to watch the second game. But we were real quick, and because we moved down those 2 rows, Ken and Will, that big A fan didn't reach us down anymore. Yeah. So between innings, we were walking up in the concourse and standing under the fan and cooling off, and we'll walk down and watch the play.
I believe I'd have moved back to my regular seat.
Will, what we did, we figured out the people in the corner wasn't really in their spot in the right seats off to his left. If you'll see, he's 7, 8 rows. Seats in. So if you look back to his back left, there was some empty seats ended up back there where we could catch the wind. We moved us and the kids back there for the last 4 innings. So yes, the first 5 innings was a struggle. trying to figure out what to do. He did have his Patriotic USA shirt on.
I see his Eagles.
But man, that hat was holding on for dear life. Like, he needs a new hat. Somebody needs to buy him a new hat.
So what I was going to ask, what is your process for if you want to move down a few seats? Like, do you wait for a while to see if somebody's going to come to those seats?
Yeah, wait a few. Well, first of all, if you want to do it in your section, that's the easiest because, it's
because you're familiar, you can see it.
Right, but you could also so the people are different. Like, I would always do a test thing. Like, if you want to move down, just try to walk by the usher like you know what you're doing. If he says something like, "Oh, I'm just going to take a picture,"
right?
Me and you can't. We have to stay where our tickets stay at, okay? we can't do it.
There were so many. Let me put it this way: there's so many the ushers know who's in their section. So this usher, he can see there's 100 empty seats in his section. So if he sees us move up a row in the section, there was so many people coming in.
Yeah.
That he wasn't even checking tickets at all.
Yeah.
He wasn't. So I don't even. Again, you see how many empty seats are there right there, right? So it's more now NASCAR. Sit where you want for the most part,
right?
Unless it's a seated seat, like you see an open spot, man. I've never sat in an open spot and been told to move anywhere in a NASCAR race.
Well, when me and my wife, we went to the White Sox game last week. I want to say it was last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And when we walked up, we had seats 3 and 4. We walk up, there's somebody in 3 or 4. We didn't say so. We just sat in 1 and 2, which was a better view for us. And it is. I've sat in seats that wasn't mine before, and it is a little embarrassing when somebody walks up.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, both of them mine partners. 4 and 5. 4 and 5.
It's a little different moving over 2 seats as opposed to getting up and having to take the walk of shame.
Yeah, I never do that because
he waved by everybody behind the section.
Yeah, I try to do it in the the 1, 2, 3 rows like that.
Right.
Like if I'm sitting way back here, I don't press my luck way in the front because I know somebody's gonna come for those seats. But if it's a basketball game and
I'm
it's
so
third
old.
quarter,
I'm so old.
I'm moving down.
I am so old that I will not change my seat. Whatever my ticket says,
I got you.
That's the seat I'm going to. Because if you're old enough to ever get beat up in the stadium, or have ever seen someone beat up in the stadium,
Yeah.
I ain't taking no chance.
Will's not trying to throw hands.
No, they got tasers now. They don't even throw hands no more. They got tasers now. They'll just shoot you one of them tasers. You fall down the steps on your face.
So we had a good time. I like the Braves Stadium. If you haven't been to the new one, it's kind of a mixture. It's a smaller Turner Field. It's not a bad walk around the stadium. Turner was a big walk. You got to remember that was made for Olympic track to be inside there too. Yeah. But I recommend it's not that hard to get to. You only got one part of Atlanta that's kind of bad as far as traffic wise. The last part
that's
getting
what I was
to
gonna ask.
You hit Spaghetti Junction and take a right, and from there in, up until then, there's almost no traffic. But from there in is a little bit up until the stadium and everything. But
did y'all stop at Marietta and get some Williams Brothers barbecue?
No, we did not.
Oh, Lord.
We shook when we got to Georgia, though.
Y'all did what?
I said we shook when we got to Georgia.
That's
ludicrous.
Okay, that's literally coming from
ludicrous.
Friday night.
You know what song? Just shake when you get to Georgia.
Just shake when you get to Georgia.
I said that one time, and Tom's like, "That's a terrible accent." I'm like, "That's not what I was doing. I wasn't doing a Georgia accent."
I hear you.
I was doing ludicrous.
I can't believe it. Oh, yeah. I should have known you was going to play that.
I play it when I cross the line. I'll pull it up on YouTube. Dun, dun, dun. Kids in the back sleeping. Dun. Wife just shaking her head at me in embarrassment.
What you talking about, the Welcome to Atlanta song?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say none of it on the air.
Computers was linking up to satellites in space just now in Jamaica. And in his head, going
reminded you what song I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
I gotta figure this out.
Ken, we're sorry.
Oh no, I'll let Ken listen to it in a second. We get the break, but not right now.
No, you definitely don't want to listen to that.
Today or yesterday was Happy Bobby Bonilla Day, Kenny. You know what that is?
Who is Bobby?
Bonnie Bonilla.
Do you remember Bobby Bonilla?
Got paid again.
Been
Didn't
getting
he?
paid.
man.
He been getting paid the last 200 years
Yep.
from.
That's crazy.
He cashes in $1.1 million from the Mets on every July 1st through the year
Oh, it's went down because he was getting $2 million.
2035. So there you go. He'll be getting it till 2035. Good deal. Good contract.
Excellent contract.
His agent,
Excellent contract.
His agent got to be
He's
famous, world famous for what
he
he
got to be the Golden Glove.
Yeah.
His agent's probably dead. Don't see none of that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, probably don't.
His kids see it.
Probably
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
That's been so long you made that deal. All right, let's see. Any other? I've got a couple of baseball. Let's go. The Pirates' record, Kenny, you'll like this one. If they only played 7 innings, would be 55-27.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That means you lose a lot of games in the
Oh
back end.
Lord, they need a bullpen, huh?
Yeah, Dodgers, Brewers, Braves are fourth on that after 7 innings. They got a good record anyway. But there's the Pirates' 7-inning pace. Let's see.
Oh, I'm glad Chip ain't here. We lost that freaking game to the.
Oh, I know why. I know why I showed you this video. Let's see if you guys can figure out why I showed you this. All right, let's see. This is Cal Poly pitcher, the first in school history to hit 100 miles per hour on the gun. I just want to watch this for him here. What you guys think? Now, besides the shake, I got a question for you guys out here.
Got that whip with his kick there at the end. Yeah.
Now, my question is, can this guy physically do a squat? Because his thigh is like 3 times longer than his lower leg.
Wow.
How can he do a squat and not like tip over backwards or something?
Yeah.
I
Look at his body structure.
Ankle to
that.
knee is not very long, but
yeah, the long
thigh to knee is very long.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Now picture him doing a squat.
He's going to get low.
He has to be assisted. Now watch it in full motion. Now watch it in full motion. Going to make you think. It looks like those aliens in the movies where they got the little front legs. Watch this.
He was trying to do the McGregor
He tried to do the
walk-off.
McGregor. But yeah, the lower leg's way shorter than the top leg. I don't know if he can do a squat really. I gotta hate leg days at Cal State Poly.
Cal State Poly.
All right, let's see. Should you be thrown out for this, Kenny?
Yeah, I would toss him for that. I tell you, it didn't miss the umpire's head by a whole lot.
No, it did not.
Slung the bat.
The batter.
What? Why?
Whoa! Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
And be honest, the pitch was fairly close. It wasn't like it was that outrageous.
It wasn't egregious at all. He sit there and watch one drop right through the strike zone.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, that'll get you tossed. For sure.
Well, you see the ball there. Whether or not it's a strike,
it's questionable, but it's close enough. It could be called a strike.
Well, and the thing we talk about this every Saturday. If you ever listen to me, and when the hitters and I tell my kids, they get mad at the strike 3 call. I'm like, well, you didn't swing.
Nope. That's right.
It was close enough for you to hit it. Obviously, the umpire felt that way. 1. Number 2, whose fault's the first 2 strikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't call the first 2 strikes. Why don't you hit the first 2 strikes?
One of the worst thing I hate when someone says, "Take the first pitch."
Can't stand it either.
It's probably gonna be the best pitch you're gonna see.
Yep. And then they say, "Now you're ready." No, you should have been ready on that first pitch.
You should have been ready on that first pitch.
So will you say that, like, talking to the nephew, you know, he moving up into higher ranking baseball and stuff, and you know I'm trying to talk to him about, you have to know your position in the lineup too, Ken, right? So like you're batting third or fourth, the other team assumes certain things about you. So you might get wheels sometimes. You might not get that fastball first pitch, but you can be ready for the second pitch. Because they might throw you a slider on that first pitch or curve to see if you'll chase and waste them.
That makes sense.
That's what a lot of them do.
Yeah.
One of my best friends, Dustin, he said he knew he took first pitch every time. He liked to gauge the speed. And he will watch a beautiful beach ball come down the middle, and then he'll sit there and take pitch after pitch after pitch, because he says, I never get a fastball after that. It's always all curves and sliders. I'm like, well, just swing at the first pitch. I'm like, no, I want to wait on something float and then just crush it. So that's his philosophy, was just sit there and take, wait on something to float and crush it. And he knew he wasn't going to get fastballs. Fastballs over there. That's why I was telling my nephew. I was like, dude, when you're batting third or fourth, I'm telling my son, when you're batting third and fourth, this pitcher might not throw a curveball all game, but when you walk up there, you're getting a curveball.
Yeah.
Be ready for it. But like Will said, you want to hit those first two pitches. You can't, because they're trying to throw a strike.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh, well, yeah, because
they try to get ahead of the count.
Everybody knows you want to try to get ahead, so be ready for that one. If it's in there, if it's fat, be ready.
Ken, I had one of my kids' coaches when I was assistant for a team, and him and two other ones sit there after a game, and with all they did was talk about how bad the umpires were to the kids, and they reaffirmed it. And it was my turn to talk. It was like, you got anything to say? I was like, yeah, I do. And I didn't say y'all are wrong or anything. I said, kids, I just want y'all to realize that baseball is a game of failure. You're not going to get a hit 7 out of 10 times. I said, you can't blame the umpires for everything. I said, so every strike that you took that you didn't like I said, you didn't like strike 3. Well, you didn't hit the first 2 strikes. Yeah. You fouled off the first one. You missed the second one. Mm-hmm. You stared at it right down the middle. So don't blame him for 2 mistakes you made for the one that he may have made.
Yeah, and you got to make adjustments. I mean, it don't take long to figure out the strike zone of the umpire. Mm-hmm. If he's going to call that outside corner 2 inches off, then he's going to do it.
And then he's going to do it.
And it's going to be that all game.
Don't argue about the whole game. Adjust. Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do.
Ken, I think I'll say, as far as the strike zone is one thing, and just watching them evolve and stuff over the years, is what's weird about it. Like, you know, I think Major League Baseball should go to the automated and just let every pitch. So just to save the arguments, because like, you can't. All right, y'all don't be. I want the idiotness, the yelling, the fussing, the acting like jerks out of the baseball, so you can enjoy the game better. Yeah, and you're yelling at an umpire over every pitch is just ridiculous. So for the major leagues, they got the system. Go ahead and put it up. Let them do strikes. Let the plate umpire, call time, do all the other stuff. But go ahead and do the strikes. But for the others like locals and stuff, and you've seen it, a lot of them will give that off the edge pitch.
Yeah.
But they won't give the inside pitch
the
same length. And as a hitter, my bat can reach the inside pitch. I can't hit.
Agree.
The tip of my bat, as a short guy as well, I can't hit the pitch that's this far offside. So I hated that call. I also hated the call that was really the low fastballs, because if you hit them, where are they going?
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Like, so why is that considered a strike below my knees, but you won't call at my chest, which I can hit out the park, chest high? Like, you don't throw chest high fastballs to Barry Bonds, but they won't call that a strike. That's the thing. That's the ball you'll hit 500 feet, but that's not a strike to most. So that's the one thing as far as the strike zones that aggravate me as far as not Major League. But I do think Major League just needs, at this point, because we've had arguments this week, fights and everything, and a player got tossed for touching his hat and mocking the umpires. I'm just like, just don't even do it anymore. Like, and again,
some of it is silliness.
Oh, it's ridiculous. If you want someone to act like a nice, responsible adult, don't ask a baseball player.
I mean, it almost come down to, we had the debate a couple of weeks ago whether both were. We had the two guys, the guy hit the home run versus the guy and the guy and said F you after he struck him out. But, we both agreed that, one was way worse than the other. you got to admit, the guy staring this guy down, saying, but they both got kicked out of the game.
Again, there's so much like animosity when people walk on the baseball field for some reason. It's the weirdest thing. Like, we're all talking, we're all nice, and these guys walk on the baseball field and say, I hate the umpire, I hate you, I hate everybody out here. We're about to walk out here together and get in line at McDonald's.
And the beauty of baseball, it's fun to
It's supposed
play.
to be.
Let it be fun.
It's supposed
Don't
to
go out there with that kind of attitude.
You're right, Ken. It's supposed to be, and then a lot of
the attitude is like everybody knows. Playing football is a different animal.
It starts with a parent.
But their attitude is like they're about to go play. You got to get jacked up like that to play football.
Yeah.
American football, I should say, in this day.
Yeah,
and time.
you don't have to be angry to play baseball.
You don't have to.
You know.
Baseball is a calm sport.
Yeah,
like,
it's a non-contact sport. Mm-hmm. It really is, and so
except for going towards home plate.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but still.
Yeah, I mean football is more like a gladiator sport.
Yeah. Well,
and baseball is more of a precision. It's like shooting pool.
Yeah, football is a legal assault.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what you guys think.
That's why I used to explain it in my. Hey guys, you can hit somebody and not go to jail. Right. Why are we not hitting people?
Yeah, there you go.
So real quick, I think in the youth sports, the thing that unless it's a tournament, I really think the parents really need to go to these things not caring about whether your team wins or not. Like, you need to be worried about how your son's doing or his daughter's doing or how they're playing, and instead of, being angry or yelling at the umpires this and that about, so instead, hey, my kid might have just struck out, maybe you should swing the bat. But it's more cutthroat. Like, we gotta win. And I'm gonna act like it's a Major League Baseball umpire. I'm throwing it. It's just Tom out there.
It's
from
worse
history
than
class.
it used to be. Before you have a couple. One or two.
Juwan's out there with his little girl out
hecklers.
there.
Yeah.
Hearing and seeing it.
Yeah.
Now it's like everybody yells at the ump.
Well, and it's just like I've heard Tom say it, and it's true. You call a close pitch, half the people's upset because it went in your favor. It didn't. The other half are fine with it, and that's just you can't win as umpire when everybody has that attitude.
All right, so. I got a couple quick solutions for umpire reference. Ken, last week I said in youth sports, not Major League, obviously, youth baseball, I'd like to see us move towards 2 strikes instead of 3. I'm getting tired of watching the kids sit there and want to walk every play. 2 strikes, you're out. And then you got to swing. Even if you play, I didn't even watch in high school just because of everyone sitting there just staring at the ball, wanting to walk, and arguing with the umpire.
That drives me crazy. I mean,
you get one strike on you, and next one you're out.
That backward case, sitting there and taking that 3rd strike, not swinging, that drives me nuts.
I told Ken, what you just said, my son, if he was in here, would look at you and be like, that is my dad's philosophy.
Yeah.
And I've told him, I said, don't go to practice all week. Don't you and me go to the field. Don't us go to the batting cage. Don't us play and practice and do all this stuff together. And then you go up there and stand up and watch strike 3. And I told all my batters, I told them all, I said, don't walk in that batter's box with that $300 bat and watch strike 3. Your mom and grandma ain't sitting over. They didn't come to watch you walk. They didn't come to watch you strike it. They come to watch you swing the bat. And I told my son, if you strike out 100 times this year and you strike out swinging, I won't say a word.
I'm okay with it.
I won't say a word to you because you're trying.
There was a dad of a player that played for Post 100, and he'd say it every time his son was up there. You get 2 strikes on it. He'd say, don't leave it up to him. Talking about don't leave it up to the umpire.
Right.
He said that, and that's what you got to do. You can't leave it up to him. If it's close, you better be swinging.
Absolutely.
Foul it off if you can't do anything with it, but at least do try to swing.
Yep. And that's what they tell my kid in practice when they're doing batting practice. If it's close, swing.
Have you ever been to one of your kids' batting practice and the coach tells them to watch a pitch?
No.
Has anybody ever went to batting practice and practiced watching pitches?
No.
Has anybody went down here to the batting cage, paid $10, give me some coins, and
watch it?
That's a ball.
No, you swing.
Let me judge the speed first.
You swing at every pitch the coach throws in batting practice, right? But then they get in the game and like, okay, good, that was a bit. That's an inch off, coach.
Yeah.
Yep. I've told my kid basically what you said. Everybody's gonna fail out here. That's why the score is
4-3. You know, everybody's not going to get a hit. You know, you can take something from this at bat and use it for your next at bat, and then maybe next time you get a hit. But yeah, man, it's full count. I need to see you swinging now.
And you know that in baseball, Ken, you go 4 for 4 and hit 4 home runs, your team get beat 15-4.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's what I said. If you don't worry about your team winning, because there's some things you can't. You can't control or have anything.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes you go up there and hit the daylights out of it, and you hit it at somebody. Next time you hit a little dribbler, and it's infield hit. Baseball's not fair.
You remember Trent Haynes in All Stars with this one kid on our team, Ken. I think he lined out in almost 10 straight at bats in the infield, and it was just pow catch, pow catch, just 10 straight. Like it was.
It happens.
Excuse me. So, so go up there and swing the bats, kids. All right, Major League Baseball, we did get a little rant on some of our local stuff, but we like our local sports with our Legion in high school, and I love our baseball and our softball for our girls. Over in the American League, the Rays are in first in the East, 4 games up on the Yankees. Are the only 2 teams above 500 in the East. In the Central, Guardians are 1 game up on the White Sox, and those are the only 2 teams over 500. And Will's Twins are only 5 back. He's been warning us all years. They're close. Out west, Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners are the only teams over 500. Rangers with a half-game lead over Seattle. Pull that up for folks. I forgot I didn't have it up for you. Houston and then the A's now have dropped. They were in the lead in the West for a while, Ken, almost all the season.
Now they've dropped down 4 back.
Won 3 out of only won 3 of the last 10.
Angels in last place.
In the National League, Braves lose 2 or 3 to the Cardinals, and they got a 3-game lead to the Phillies. Ken, that lead has dwindled down. They're in striking distance.
And the Braves are not playing well. They did win last night, but they, they're not scoring runs. Their rotation's got problems. Cuna's out for a while. Strider's out for a while. Don't look good. I don't feel confident about them like I did earlier.
I didn't see a lot of. I'll say this: 2 or 3 guys hit the ball hard, but not a lot of them.
Yeah, they have trouble.
Lot of them did.
They're having trouble scoring runs.
Albie's hit the ball hard. He obviously hit a home run. Olsen hit the ball hard, and one other guy did. And then other than that, I'm trying to remember a lot of real hard hit balls. In the Central, Brewers are in first, 6 games over the Cubs, 7.5 over the Cardinals, and they're the ones over 500 now. Pirates are now finally under 500, 1 game, and then the Reds, 40 and 47 at the bottom. Out west, Dodgers and Padres. Dodgers the only team over 500, 14 games ahead of the Padres and Diamondbacks. Ken, I think they got that. You think they got that division?
That's amazing how quickly they've run away from everybody here in the last
That was a
month.
lot closer, yeah.
Yeah, a month ago it wasn't too bad, but now it's just run completely away from them.
Let's see. Like I say, Cardinals 7.5 back. They don't have like any really superstars at all. Somehow we keep getting I don't know what we did, but we've got 12 catchers in our organization through pros, and they're all playing different positions, Ken, because we ain't got nowhere to put them. So we got them at DH, we got them in right field, we got them catching. The Contreras guy, we sent him away, and he caused all the trouble this week. But whoever we had the second game we got beat, or the first night was back there. He let 5 or 6 balls just hit the ground and go bounce away, and it was like watching a high school game. So whatever order he was in, he shouldn't be in the order with that catcher. But they're. I don't think they're going to come. Like I said, they don't have any superstar power. They're just winning games, I think. So, all right. Any other news and notes on baseball, Kenny?
I don't think so.
American Legion baseball tomorrow. For us here on KTC Broadcasting, we'll have Shelby, and then Cherville Monday night. Ken, we'll have broadcast.
Yes, we will. And Shelby's playing the Gaston Post 23 is their series. They're starting tomorrow.
That's the Braves, right?
No,
that's 23. Okay, gotcha.
23. The Post 144, 266 is the Braves.
Gotcha. So that's who Cherville's playing. Oh, Cherville's playing Hickory. Cherville's got Hickory. Shelby's got 23.
Cherville's finished first in the regular season, Area 4.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How's Hickory? Is Hickory pretty good? as well?
No, they finished 8th.
Okay.
There were 9 teams this year, and only one division, 9 teams, and 8 made the playoff. The team didn't make the playoff was Burke County.
Okay.
But then the 8th place team is Hickory, and the 7th place team is Gastonia.
I did see a missed call at first base, Ken, and they overturned it. Now I'll tell you what, the players did a lot of overturning the balls and strikes, like as far as the pitchers them missing it, and then, of course they're only missing by this much. So like you're asking a human being to judge a 90-something mile per hour object by an inch or half an inch, and that's what
they only get 2. And I heard that some of the umpires are intentionally maybe missing some pitches early in the game.
I've heard that too.
To get the challenges out of the way so they don't have to deal with it the rest of the game. I thought that was interesting.
So you get 2 regardless if you get them right or wrong.
No. If you get them right, you continue getting 2. But a lot of teams will say, I don't want to do it early because I don't want to waste it in case I'm wrong. See what I'm saying? But yeah, if you get it right, you keep your 2.
Okay.
But I just thought that was interesting. They said they thought some umpires were doing that just to try to get it out of the way. I don't know.
The Cardinals challenged a lot, and I don't know if they missed any of their challenges. The Rays were challenged a little bit, and I think they missed 1 or 2 on theirs. But whoever's working for the Cardinals dugout was doing a good job on their challenges. The Braves, when I knew they was going to challenge, the coach would just stand there with his hands up, and they'd hold it, and they'd sit there watching the replay in the dugout. And then go ahead.
That's what's a little bit crazy about it. You got let's see what we're going to do for the next pitch.
It was interesting watching the pitch clock in action, and kind of. I don't think it was on last time I was down there. Well, it was earlier this summer, but I was kind of paying attention to it this one a little bit better with the kids and stuff, because they were asking questions about it. So that was interesting watching that. I'll say that as far as you could probably do some funny things with it as far as waiting when to pitch and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. I like how it keeps it going. It does. So I don't know. You guys have to see it in person to kind of. I think to kind of get the full. Grass. So there's a report in Major League Baseball that the baseballs have been changed and a new batch won't be in until later on in the year. It says that based on statistics, there's less drag on the ball. Let's see.
They've changed the ball. Is that what you're saying?
So, yes. And this is kind of a bigger story than what I got time to just touch on it here. Basically, baseball doesn't. They make their baseballs not in America. I think they keep them, and I'm going to say this wrong. It's not Cuba, but they keep them somewhere else, like in a controlled environment, and they have for years. And the seams change sizes, and there's just been a bunch of different things that they do in-game studies on during the year on changing the types of baseballs and how far they would. So this guy's showing that the home runs have fallen drastically and on four-seam fastballs, and you know how they got everything now. And anyway, there's been a change in baseball, and baseball admitted to it this past week, basically, that there's something that they're having a new batch coming in late in June is basically what they're saying. So not exactly what the deal is with that. So if you folks are interested in that type of stuff.
On a side note, talking about Legion baseball, last year in the World Series over at Shelby, unbelievably, all of a sudden it was a home run hitting tournament. And it only happened when Calvin and KTC said, we got to give away some money for home runs. In 2024, there's a total of 4 hit out. In 2023, there were 3.
Wow.
Last year, there were 37.
What?
Yeah. We said we're going to give out. We're going to do home runs money, and they went from 4 to 37.
That's a big difference.
Somebody's trying to get some broadcast fees.
I tell you right. Yeah.
Recoup.
That's unbelievable. But, and, you know, they wrote an article about it. You know, it's different opinion. It's got to be the ball.
It's got to be.
Whether, the threads were tight or the leather was hard or something, it had to be the ball.
Yeah.
All right, Ken, here's a question for, do you know, you go to the baseball field and they show the lineup on the scoreboards, and they show 1 through 9, and right next to them, what's it usually show? It'd be like number 1, Chipper Jones, and then right next to that in the lineup, it'll have a number next to it.
Number of the pitcher?
Batting average.
Batting average. Oh, I mean next to it. Okay,
Right.
I
So
got you. Yeah,
on your
I got you.
scoreboard, it
Yeah,
usually shows
I got
that.
you. Average. Okay.
So I noticed this the other day, and I saw it online too, at the Braves game, and on their scoreboard, they're no longer putting batting averages.
Really?
On base percentages and OPSs.
I was.
I look up her kid, and it says
I'm old school. I can't.
It says Mason Wynn like 800 whatever, and I'm like, that means nothing to me. Yeah. And then it showed his batting average 222, 2 home runs.
Well,
that's what I want to see. I know exactly what I'm getting in a batter.
I was going to say maybe they're not putting the batting average up there because they're so bad now.
Exactly.
Okay, I was going to ask that.
That's exactly. You're 100% right. That's my theory as well. Is that the hitting is so bad.
It's bad.
The teaching is swinging up on it as a student
is
swinging through it, and it's destroyed the batting averages completely across
baseball.
But they are not listing the batting averages.
What did we have?
On the
3 or 4 players in the whole major league last year that hit over 300 that played regularly? I mean, it was nothing. When it used to be many.
Everybody, yeah, I remember.
And he had maybe half a dozen. I don't know. It wasn't many.
So last year,
I'm talking about those that got a lot of bats.
Last year, Ken, there were 7 players.
7 players. There you
Major
go.
League Baseball.
The whole.
I could pull up a Cardinals lineup from the 90s that would have 5 players.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I remember being a kid collecting baseball cards, and you flip it on the back, and everybody was hitting 300. It felt like.
Well, every team had somebody batting 300.
Right.
And some of them had several, like you said.
Well, I'm about to pull one up. I want to show you. See if I can find a quick this in a quick. How about this? How about the 1999? And this ain't even one of their best teams. Cleveland Indians. Kenny Lofton 301, David Justice 287, Manny Ramirez 333, Jim Thome 277, Robbie Alomar 323. Enrique Wilson 260, Omar Vizquel 333. So there's 7 hitters would lead Major League Baseball in hitting today.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's 4 players.
It's over 3
on the 99 Cleveland. I didn't even find the best Cleveland Indians team like the 96 one. How about let's see if we had one showing up. That's the one I like to pull up is the one with Manny and Thome and all those guys.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure Kenny Lofton's OPS would be crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's back before they talked about OPS and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying on base percentage is not important, but batting average just gone down.
All right, we'll go back to 2002 as far as back as ESPN goes back, where Barry Bonds was leading the league at 370 with 46 home runs.
370. Wow.
Manny Ramirez at 349, Mike Sweeney 340, Larry Walker 338,
Unbelievable.
Vladimir 336. Yeah. So it doesn't have the number, so we're going to count here. Because you got, how many was it, 7 you said, Ken?
Yeah, 7 last year.
I want to show you the list because there's no number of how many.
This was in 2002.
Oh, there's at least.
That's crazy.
I mean, there's at least 30 or 40 right there.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 at 307.
That's
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Major League Baseball players.
Did it dead on the nose.
35 Major League Baseball players were hitting 300 in 2002.
Yeah, and that's not counting the 299s and 298s.
Oh, no.
24 years later.
Yeah.
The LeBron fans have told me that all the athletes today are better, faster, stronger. That means Bronny's going to have a statue in L.A. because he's better than Dad. Zaire is better than D. Wade. So bigger, faster, stronger. Magic Johnson's kid's big as him. But all I'm told for years is that today is better. And then, Ken, would you rather see the steroid guys hitting 300 across the board, or you want to see the strikeout fest that you're watching now?
No, it's much more fun to watch the batting average.
Yeah.
Swing the bat, right?
Swing the bat.
I didn't come to watch Mike Trout
That's
walk.
That's
walk
exactly
3 times.
right.
And that's what the kids today do.
There's some great names on here, too.
Oh, yeah. But like I said.
I can't help you.
And you get it.
That's why I just switch subjects again.
And you get a guy like a Rise who hits over 300 every year, and
they say he can't play.
And he gets traded all the time. All he does is hit over 300 every year, better than anybody else.
All right, here's another thing, real Ken, to look at real quick before we take our break here. Strikeouts. Of those 30 batters there, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them struck out 100 times. Okay, follow me?
Yeah, got you.
Let's fast forward to 2025.
Oh God, you got people striking out over 200 times.
Look how many people struck out of the top 30 over 100 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the top 22 over 100. And then once you pass them, it's almost everyone on down the list, and then down to 35 over 100.
Yeah, and you see all these people, many players in the 200s.
Aaron Judge led the league in hitting and struck out 160 times.
Yeah.
Every day you go to the ballpark, he's going to strike out.
Yeah, every game. One a game.
160 Ks.
When I look at stats, I look how many times did he strike out per game. If he's striking out at least once a game, that ain't good.
Ken, if you got more strikeouts than RBIs,
yeah,
I don't think it's a good thing.
I know, but
and a lot of these guys do.
Now, I know what you're going to say, Will. If you hit 60 home runs and drove in 120, you're still doing a good job, but still.
Oh, Aaron Judge did fine. I'm talking about the guy down here
Yeah.
that did let's look at this cat right here. Where's old Schwarber at?
Oh, my God. now, here you go. Schwarber he draws some walks, but, boy, he strikes out a lot.
Last year, Alec Burleson finished 14th in Major League Baseball in batting average.
Yeah.
And he plays every other day. So
Yeah. Then he was, what, 290 last year?
290.
Like yeah.
290.
And that's 14th best.
18 home runs.
Yeah.
And that's 14th best. In 1990, he would have been like 70th best.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
But the strikeouts, again, like I said, 111, 120, 150 from Bruce Turing, who only had 81 RBIs. So he's twice as likely to strike out than knock somebody in today. All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute. That's our baseball section. We'll touch up on some NASCAR. I mean, not NASCAR. We got NFL. Touch up on anything on that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. KTCBroadcasting.com.
It's time to stand up and salute America. KTC Broadcasting, along with our sponsors, take this time to salute America on its 250th birthday, celebrating 250 years of liberty and the American spirit. Our 250th Salute America birthday sponsors include Car Pro on Highway 180 South in Shelby, Deja Vu Consignments downtown Cherryville, Tiffany's Antique Mall Grover, Pro Wellness Chiropractic Center on Clark Drive in Lincoln, Witherspoon Insurance Agency, North Lafayette Street, Shelby, Horns Tire and Auto in Ellenboro, Allison Golf Carts, Highway 150 South in Boiling Springs, Mr. Chili in downtown Cherryville, and from Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby. That's 250 years of red, white, and blue, the land of the free because of the brave. Happy birthday, America.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
Grizzly the Greeter at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville says they're having a big summer sizzling flash sale now through June 30th. All new and used buildings are now $500 off through June 30th. Also, in-stock gazebos with a swing now 20% off. And rent-to-own buildings $15,000 and less for only $150 down. And rent-to-own buildings over $15,000 now $250 down. Plus discounts always for military and first responders. See Miranda and Robert for these great deals at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware. It's the best doggone sales event ever. That's at Shelby Honda, home of the Honda CR-V. Lease a new 2026 Honda CR-V LX for as low as $259 per month for 36 months. Or how about leasing a new 2026 Honda Accord LX for $249 per month for 36 months? And lease the ever-popular Honda Ridgeline RTL for 36 months for $399 per month. And all with the Shelby Honda lifetime warranty. Coming in for all the details, Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbyhonda.com.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Falston Road in Shelby, or find them online at www.derisiracing.com or call them at 704-538-3512.
Remember the old saying, when buying a new home, $1 in a deed is all you need. Well, at Oakwood Homes in Shelby, you don't even need $1. If you own land, you get instant approval. That's right, instant approval if you own land at Oakwood Homes in Shelby. And save big during their 70th anniversary celebration. A 5-bedroom, 3-bath home now under $100,000 at Oakwood Homes, 1839 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at oakwoodhomesofshelby.com. Like them on Facebook too. At the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Cherryville, they understand when losing a loved one. The decisions and options may weigh heavy on you and your family. The Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service offers compassionate care and impeccable service in your time of need, honoring your loved one and family with dignity, respect, and personal attention to every detail. The Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville. Online at StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com. The Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home now offers water cremations.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months, or save up to $2,800.
Your Kubota dealer in this area is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
The secretary waves the green flag, and we are off and running.
In-season challenge, round of 16.
Bednar's crashing further back at the front of the field. It was Connor Zillage.
Takes place as the series makes its return to Chicagoland Speedway.
It's 17:15 in NASCAR. It's Heim time.
It's the Euro 400.
Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at kdcbroadcasting.com.
Hi, folks. This is Buddy Cheney, owner of ProMotion Motor Company. It's summertime, time to sun, fun, or start on your next new adventure. And what better way to begin your summer fun than by purchasing a quality pre-owned vehicle from ProMotion Motor Company, where summer savings begin the moment you hit the lot. SUVs, trucks, sedans, convertibles, Wranglers. We keep over 80 vehicles in stock at all times. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. We have the capability to get you financing from ProMotion Motor Company, located at 2527 East Main Street, Lincoln, or call us at 704-735-0303 or visit us online at www.promotionmotors.com.
It's time to start planning for spring, and Southern Equipment Rentals in Shelby is there for you. Check out the Stinger Aerator with seating box, also Skag zero-turn mowers, skid steers, and mini excavators. Southern Equipment Rentals in Shelby has a new Jackal in stock, plus tillers, edgers, paving breakers, pressure washers, and more. Get ready for spring. See Southern Equipment Rentals, 622 North Post Road, Highway 180 North in Shelby. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, online at screntals.com. Sure, accidents happen, and if it happens to you, Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop in Cherryville is there to help. Sherry Shrum invites you to see them for your auto paint and body repair needs. And yes, they do insurance work as well. Your automobile will be looking good as new, so race on in to Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop, 7445 Dallas Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville. Call 704-435-9241. Like them on Facebook too.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Field works down to the line and we put the green flag in the air.
Returns to Chicagoland Speedway.
Trouble in the chicane. It looks like one car's been tapped.
For a 4th of July celebration.
Checkered flag is waving and Austin Hill has survived.
It's the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Chicagoland Speedway.
Saturday, July 4th at 5 o'clock on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
Country Countdown USA.
I'm Lon Helton, inviting you to join me as I count down the week's top 30, along with my co-host Chris Young, who just opened his own Nashville bar.
It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and just my love for sports, my love for music, and being able to combine those two things.
That's Chris Young this week on Country Countdown USA.
Wednesday at 1 p.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, and KTCBroadcasting.com. The Get Ready to Ride Polaris sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Get up to $3,000 off or 0% financing for 60 months on select off-road models. Also save up to $1,250 on select Kawasaki road bikes. Full Throttle Sports has 3.99% APR financing for 36 months on the Suzuki King Quad, or get $1,600 in customer cash back at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
It's all new at McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. New Italian leather sofas. You've got to come experience the ride with power headsets producing zero gravity. And they're available in gray and tan. Let Hubert McGinnis demonstrate one for you, but better yet, try it out for yourself. And McGinnis Furniture carries a full line of sofas, chairs, recliners, and more. Ask about financing. Delivery is available. See the new Italian leather sofas today at McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. It's 2 mattresses in 1, and at one price at Carolina Furniture Mart on North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Get plush and firm 2-sided mattresses for just $5.99. Hey, need a recliner? Save $50 on recliners when you pick it up. And be sure to see the new shipment of pictures and lamps. Shop and save on furniture for every room of the house at Carolina Furniture Mart, 644 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, online at carolinafurnituремart.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with one final segment with Kevin in the game.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, JP. How you doing? All right, big news in the NFL this week. Travis Kelce gets married. We ain't going to touch on that. But Chris Johnson, did you see that?
Oh, man.
Diagnosed with ALS.
Yeah.
So prayers for him and his family and how that will go. You guys, there's really much to talk about in the NFL right now. You guys have anything you want to touch on?
No, I was watching. So I'm a big Nightcap fan, and I was watching Nightcap when they went over it and everything. And it's just we seen Chris Johnson as this big. I mean, this is the guy that carried Tennessee when
absolutely
nobody else to carry him.
And had one of the fastest 40 times in
lightning pass.
He's just saying that's.
I think he is number one on that
for running backs.
Yeah, not faster than Deion's, right?
I don't think so. I think it was 4.2 or 4.3.
Yeah, I think it's 4.3 is what I think.
4.2 is the fastest number. That's how we're receiving it right now.
All right, let's see. They kicked us off the Facebook kicked us off the live. For you folks watching live on Facebook, you got kicked off. So Will wanted me to show you some nifty defense here from the ladies. I'll know if there's any sound on this or not. No, it doesn't sound like it. So a little ground ball.
Nice.
There it is.
That's nasty.
Backhand double play.
On the ground. Look at Jaquish. Are you kidding me?
And that's from the pro league.
Savannah Jaquish is electric defense.
Nice little defensive play out there. Let's see. Goff. Y'all have any Goff?
Y'all to see their batting averages.
Good or bad?
Good.
Yeah.
Everybody's. I think the average is everybody's batting 300 or above right now.
Okay. All right. I don't really think I have too many other news and notes this week. I had some fun tweets for you guys and go check them out. We did see. I do have one golf video here. All I know is you're not supposed to park your car here.
Drunk.
So I'm probably not gonna play the audio. But if you can tell, they're going over a bridge here, and that's not a golf ball in the water.
It's a golf cart.
A golf cart. And the only way they got down there was down these rocks. And here's the hubcap.
Oh yeah, that was a bad fall.
There's someone's shoe, water bottles.
What?
Golf cart in the water, and I'm gonna pull up the hole it was on. It's actually on a famous. This is a famous golf hole. This is Paynes Valley Big Cedar. Okay, and I'm gonna show you this golf course, this hole that they're talking about. Let me show you the cliff they fell off.
Wow.
This is the hole they're on. Trying to get a bigger one too for the folks at home.
Oh my God.
Nice field though.
I'm just looking at where they fell from.
So
this is the road up here.
So they fell from right around in here.
Oh,
yeah, they got down that far.
So here's the green. But they're over here is where they're at. Yeah. Here's the bridge that they crossed and fell off of. Here's the spot. So they fell off here, down into the water here. Oh goodness! But it is a very famous hole, Paynes Valley, Cedar Ridge, the water hole there, the island in the rocks, and yeah, those guys were.
I wonder if they're a par 3.
Oh, that's where they were. They were right. Oh, watch this. This is where they fell off, because there's where the camera angle was. They fell off this part.
Hell of a drop right there.
How?
Yeah.
I just need to know if one or two of them went over.
Yeah.
I just need to know if the partner was in there.
I got an image of my head of two people.
Is the other guy in there and holding on for dear life, and he choked him out when they got to the bottom?
Yeah.
Or it was the one guy pulling up drunk. You know, he just kind of. Now, I say this to give you a quick story. I got like 1 minute. I have been playing with a group where a golf cart ended up in the pond. They didn't fall from 20 feet. They fell off the 10-foot bridge. But I have seen this. Now, I didn't see it personally. I was up ahead, group behind me. And all I heard was, "Oh, my God." And we looked back. We on the tee box. And people I know are coming out of the water. I know they checked in to play golf and did not to go swimming.
Sir, the court want to know who was said people that was coming out.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know if you know them, Chris and Steve, because Steve's bachelor party, and Steve McNeil.
Okay.
Steve Mack.
Yeah.
He played running back for Hoggart. Sorry, Steve. But anyway, the story was he come out. They sobered up real quick. But basically, they hit the curb, and the one was driving it one-handed and had the beer in his other, and he went the wrong way with it, and it flipped, and it rolled right over into the water. The big one, which was Chris, not the guy getting married, he's like 250. He's like the guy in the picture I showed you. He was a shot putter app. He said the cart landed on him and under the water, and he's like, man, am I stuck and going to die? And then he said, all of a sudden, I feel Steve's feet on my stomach. He used me to kick off to go to
launch back up.
To get out the water. He said, so I had to pull myself up by the side of the golf cart and get up out the water before I drowned. Steve was okay. He said I'll never forget him saying he felt his toes dig in his belly. Because all the shoes were off, the cars and everything.
So who's responsible for the golf cart when that happened?
The person who drove it off the river.
I don't know the exact answer to that. Insurance is a good thing to have. I would say for the golf courses. Oh, God. Oh, just seeing that video made me think.
Oh, that is super funny.
All right, boys, y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
No.
I got one thing. My daughter, Cherville All-Star team will be playing in Leland next
That's a ride.
on the 10th, July the 10th. It's like 30 minutes from Wilmington. We're taking want to say we got 3 teams. My daughter plays for the 10U team. I would shout out the other 2 teams, but I don't want to get them wrong. But we're taking 3 teams.
Okay.
So if anybody has the Game Changer app, you can watch them on Game Changer. You can support us from there. And wish us luck.
Donate money anywhere?
Yeah, if y'all still want to donate money, I did see a check come through from KTC.
Okay.
But if y'all want to donate any money, there's somewhere you can go on Facebook. I wish I was better with the information. My wife does all of that stuff. So if y'all want to look up Janae Wilson on Facebook, you can donate money there, and we'll get it to the right places. But, yeah, good luck to all the teams that we're taking down next week.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. KTCBroadcasting.com.
And the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, by the power of Grayskull.
Chosen breed, you don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I